And we're live. I hope everybody can hear us. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Emma at Crime Stories Obsessed. And today we've got Kat with us again. We've got Doug from No Thanks channel. And we've got Maricris from, well, she's the sister, as you probably already know, of Maya Millete. Or do you say Millete? I can't say that. I'm too English. So Doug's disappeared. So how is everybody tonight? Are you all okay? I hope you're all well. I hope you all can hear us okay. There's people saying hello to you.
I'm here. I didn't disappear. I just thought you were introducing her, so I felt two beautiful ladies up there first.
I've got a banner at the bottom here with the webpage for Help Find Maya. If anybody wants to donate, we'll talk about that a little bit more in a little bit. So I just wanted to welcome Maricris and Richard, but he's in the background. He's just a bit busy at the minute, to the channel. And we just wanted to say that thank you very much for coming on and talking with us tonight. We're so pleased that you're here. You're doing a really great job. All the searching that you're doing. I think we were talking before, but I just really admire your family for the strength that you have. Although you probably feel that sometimes you're not strong, you know, we only see the strong side. So that's what we see.
And this is when I jump in. There we go.
I thought it was me, but I guess.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, Emma. You're frozen. Oh, there we go. I think she was just saying that your family is amazing, and for what you guys are going through, and to search nonstop, and to show and kind of be the preface of what it looks like for a family who's missing their family and who really is searching. You guys set a standard, and that's just amazing, and the world sees it, and I appreciate that too.
Oh,
yeah. And you've organized all these searches. I mean, like I say, I don't know where half of these places are, but when I've seen on the news the amount of searches that you've organized, and it's just an ongoing thing, like you were saying before. Weekdays, weekends, you've not been going to work for the past, is it 7 months, because you've been that busy?
9 months actually.
9 months.
Since the last time I actually worked was the day she went. I called in, she's missing. So that Saturday that we reported missing, that was the last day I worked. So since then, I wasn't expecting it to be this long. It's going to take this long. I was like, the day we reported her missing, I was hoping she'll be found that night or the following day. I didn't imagine it taking months, to even, still looking for her, and not much lead, and but again, I think as long as whatever it takes, that's what I promised my niece the last time I spoke to her. I promised her that we'll bring her mommy home, and I want to keep that promise, and and we keep on going. So
whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
So I'm guessing that most people in here know who Maya is. I keep saying Maya, but that's just because of the way it's spelled. Do you pronounce it Maya? Either. So for anybody, too English. I'm too English. So for anybody who doesn't know who Maya is, I have made some notes so I can just quickly go through it with you. For anybody who doesn't know who she is a 39-year-old mother of 3 beautiful children who was last seen on the 7th of January last year. She and her husband Larry had 3 children together and lived in Chula Vista, and they'd just come back from a family trip to the dunes. I think you hadn't you? Had you just come back from a trip? Yeah. And although she was seen on the 7th of January last, she was reported missing on the 10th, and that's when family kind of intervened because they'd not heard from her and came round. So the husband, Larry, didn't report her missing. It wasn't him. And you've not heard from her since. And at the time, Maya was organising a birthday party for her little girl who was about to turn, how old was she going to be?
7 years old.
7.
11.
Oh, 11.
11, yeah.
I thought you said 7, sorry. And her husband, Larry, had said that they'd had a fight and that she'd locked herself in a bedroom and then she walked off or something along those lines. And then the day after, on the 8th of January, Larry had supposedly spent 12 hours at the beach.
About 10. He left the house about 7 in the morning, and then presumably didn't come back till about 4:30ish in the afternoon. So about 10 hours. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a rather long time to spend at the beach. Yeah, I mean,
can I actually ask a question? When did you call her in missing exactly? And leading up to that point, how long was it till you realized something was not right to the point when you called the missing persons report in?
So we'll go back. So the last time we heard from her was Thursday night, and so she was planning a birthday weekend getaway for her daughter that weekend because her daughter is turning 11 on January 10th. So, and it's out of town in Big Bear. So Friday morning, they're supposed to be leaving to Big Bear, but her phone is off. We have a family messenger, and they've been messaging her all day Friday. And my brother, who has a key to the cabin in Big Bear, asking if are they going, what's going on. So he's the one that's been calling my sister's cell phone. My brother-in-law Larry has been calling their phone, his phone, and also the two girls, because they do have a cell phone. All their phones are off. So it's like something is odd, and she's the type of person that she's always online. And so that got us worried. Friday afternoon, my other brother went and checked on her at their house. So that's when we found out that Larry was out the whole day Friday, and he then said that he just came back, about an hour ago from the beach. So that's what that's how we found out that he said he went to the beach that Friday, and then that they have an argument with my sister the night before, which is the Thursday night, and then that my sister has been in the bedroom all day and haven't been, out in the bedroom. She locked herself in the bedroom all day with the two girls with her in the house. They haven't seen their mommy, which is odd. It's like, like, who would lock themselves when doesn't know that, your significant, your spouse is out, and you only have yourself and the two girls, and they have to have breakfast, lunch, or some snacks in between, to at least they have to eat, for the whole day, Saturday, but they haven't seen mommy, for the whole day. So, but we didn't know that. My brother didn't know that, and we thought it was just they have an argument that my sister doesn't want to be bothered, and she just want to be left alone in her room. So my brother left, and that night there's no communication. She didn't turn on the phone, and sorry, that's me. And he that got us worried. Saturday we haven't heard anything from her, so I sent my dad to check on her. My dad lives with me here in Riverside. I sent him to check on my sister. When my dad got to the house, Larry was able to open the door in my sister's bedroom, and she was gone. So yeah, that was it. So that got us really worried, and I was working that day after work. We jumped in and went to San Diego, and of course Saturday night she wasn't there. I we were with then that's like whole thing. We're so worried. Like this is not her at all. Considering it's already Saturday, they should be being in Big Bear celebrating, daughter's birthday. Um, so I called in, for a police report on Saturday night. So that's when that got us really worried.
Is that typical? And I don't know if I have a lag or if someone was talking. Am I talking? Lower?
I'm talking.
It's really loud.
Is it better?
It's very
Yeah, you're
loud.
good, Doug.
I'm sorry. Let's do this.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's your
it's my
headphones.
Am I loud too, or is it too loud for
No,
me?
you're good, Maricris.
Am I loud for everyone? Am I loud in your ear too down there, Kat?
No, you're good. You're good for me.
Okay.
I haven't got
It might
headphones
be
on
me.
today.
Might be
I just had one more question. Really, is this was that typical of your sister to want to put herself in a room just to get away from Larry? Is that was there a lot of fights like that to where she wanted to get away? Like a safe place? Where was her safe place? Or
she's not really that open to me with all the fights. But we know last year, the 2020 has been really tough for them both. There was a time where she actually left and wanted to really just have a co-parenting, with the kids. So it's been trying to establish that with Larry last year. But of course, Larry didn't want to. He tried to have their marriage work out. He tried everything. Again, he called every single one of us in the family, getting some advices, and telling us, asking for help basically to save their marriage. But for my sister, she's not that. She wasn't that open until just. But she knows that Larry has been talking to us. That Larry's been telling us their marriage issue. But she never really reached out to me or the family that she needed help. She talked more of her friends regarding her marital issues. But we could tell that they're actually having some problems when they come during family gatherings, parties, and birthdays and stuff. You could actually tell there's tensions. Like when you're arguing with a spouse, and you could actually tell they have some issues. So, but for me to know if her room is her safe place, I'm not 100% sure. I could just go with what Larry says. That she would.
I mean, you don't want to. I suppose you don't really want to tell your family, because if you tell your family things, they tend to say to you, "What are you doing? You need to." And they get involved, don't they? Well, like my family do. I don't know about yours, but my family do. If I tell them anything, it's like, you need to leave. You need to, and so I try not to discuss it.
I think it's the same thing. Like we actually, my family, we try to resolve it among ourselves, between spouses first, and then if can't, then we tend to reach out. But I think that's typical for us. We're not really that open, with the siblings, although we're close, but we are not. We don't really share that that problem with the family. So,
but look how you've come together at a time of need. That shows the bond that you have.
Yeah, well, we've always been close, and again, we're almost together every other weekend. There's always like birthdays, holidays, or occasions that being celebrated. So all the cousins, my nieces and nephew, they actually grew up together, and some of them are, really best friends.
So there's a comment on the screen here from Crazy Dog Mother. And she says, have you spoken to her best friend or like best friends and asked them if they know anything? Or is that something that there was something, but it's been dealt with by the police?
Right. So, well, everything that we know, we already spoken to the investigators. So, all the, I wouldn't say all, but I think most of her circle of friends has been were able to give information to the investigators, and I think some of her coworkers too. So I'm not 100. Well, I shouldn't. I'm not 100% of that. But yes, they've spoken to the investigators.
How are you being supported by the community?
We are blessed, That's only, actually, the community is the only support that we ever have since the beginning. We never really, I guess we already put it out there too, that we never really had any help in searching, from the law enforcement, and not like some other missing person out there. At least, they try to look for someone, but even our first search, or the second searches, or even the third search that we did publicly, no law enforcement or search and rescue organization have stepped in. It's always been the community. It's always been volunteers that stepped in and taken a role and said, hey, I'm gonna organize a search today, and they just put it out on Facebook. Whoever wants to join us, please come and join us. We'll do a search for Maya in this location. And that's always
well, thanks to new information, and for you guys, I wanted to say I will be on a road trip tomorrow after my son's football game, heading out to go get a hotel, so I can search with you this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna bring everything I got, camera wise, and my dog too might come out and search a little bit depending on how he's feeling. But yeah, definitely, I'll see you out there this weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
With my drone.
Oh, well, I think you can show us on how to work on that drone, because
I could teach you guys how to fly.
We just purchased actually a drone that has that, not the best one, but it has the infrared too, because I wanted to do
well, maybe I should learn how to fly yours. Mine doesn't have infrared, but I will definitely actually, I know I probably know how to fly yours, to be honest with you. But I can definitely work with you guys, work with your husband too. And so when one of us is droning, one of us could be on the foot, the other person could be droning. And I've got 3 batteries, so I can run 25 minutes at a time and then just keep charging and rotating all day long. So I'll drone as long as you need and search as long as you need. I look forward to it too.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yes.
So what have I got next here? So I was going through what had happened with Maya and how she'd come up to just not return. So we got to when the family came around. We've discussed that the investigators have apparently searched the property numerous times, and from what I've read, you have quite a good attorney as well, or did?
We have a lawyer, but it's a family lawyer. We have a family friend, a lawyer that's been helping us in the beginning, but he's actually just a family friend. So he's not like what was that term? Like he's helping us legally. We just he's just like an advisor to us. So yeah.
And so they've searched it several times. Do you mind me asking about? I read this. Well, I don't know if I read it or if it was on the news. But there was something about a freezer that had gone missing out of a garage. Was that true? Or
that's always been a question. Actually, there's for some reason just kind of odd because the freezer, it's because it was seen in one of the videos or, on the neighbors' videos that they actually, it was his Larry's Uncle Ricky took the freezer. I guess they needed a freezer. That was the story of that. So they wanted to get, I guess they want to get rid of the freezer, so they gave it to Uncle Rick. And then that Saturday, that's when he picked it up for some reason. So he picked up on Saturday afternoon, and it took it to, of course, to the house, and that was the question of the freezer. But it's not missing. I believe it is in Uncle Vika's house, and I'm not sure if it's a coincidence that they have to for that Saturday that they have to move or take the freezer to their house. So it might be coincidence. I
don't
don't
know.
know. Yeah.
And then we've had what we've heard. We don't have to discuss it if you don't want to, but the weapon restraining order, where a lot of things were taken from the property because they were either illegal, missing, or you just shouldn't have had them in the first place. And then having the photo, I think there was something mentioned about a photo with one of the children in, and that he shouldn't have had, and just little things. And I don't think they took very kindly to all of that, did they, with the weapons and things? And I think they just wanted all of that out of the property. And they gave him a restraining order for it, I think.
It's actually, to be honest, that the gun restraining order was actually a surprise for us when they did. Yeah, they didn't tell us that they're doing the restraining order. We just, like you, we just saw it on the news that they did a search warrant, and they confiscated all his his guns. But they do collect, well, him, and he loves collecting guns, and I know it's just one of his hobby. He doesn't really have a lot of hobbies, but yeah, collecting is one of I think hobbies that he has. So I can't really tell. We go shooting with them at times, but I don't really know a whole bunch about guns. So
no, but it just shows you what's going on behind the scenes that you don't realize. Like, it's something you wouldn't have even thought of, I'm guessing, but it was being done in the background. And it's amazing what they must be doing, and what evidence they're compiling in the investigation. So
yeah, I know they are doing their best, and doing the investigation, but again,
they're doing a circumstantial evidence roundup here, you know what I mean, just for the secondary. I mean, obviously the first things first, we want to find Maya, right? First things first. But if for a reason we don't, we want circumstantial evidence to prevail. And I think that's why you're not getting as much as we'd like to hear. I believe that they're holding this close to their hearts and close to their chests, so not too much information is released, because again, we're looking at another Barry Morphew situation in cases like that. So and my friend's friend Myra Ramey is still missing too. Like, there's a lot in this situation, but you got a great lead apparently, right? For this spot in the desert.
Right. Well, we're hoping, again, it's for private investigators, a lot of have been reaching out to me and the family, and all the what was that word? I'm sorry, my vocabulary is not that good. Comments or suggestions, like all they're suggesting is places where they're familiar with, and it's always been that way, like places that they could probably have gone, or They know, and in the desert, we were just there in the desert. So they were just there in the desert in November and December, and also we were in desert also in January, the weekend of.
Have a lot of psychics contacted you with information that they feel is where she's at? Have you dealt with the whole site? Yeah, I figured you guys had. I thought we'd just take a second and giggle for a second, but I'm sure not that I don't believe, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that I got a lot of those for every case. So I could only imagine what the family's getting directly.
A lot, yes, and then I don't want that to kind of dismiss it. Sometimes, again, it's been through in the past, and but we've gone through so many leads, and we followed up with it too. I mean, like with the psychic too, we follow up every single one. We went to the areas that they said, there's been a lot. so yeah.
Trying to get above the banner.
I'm going to take
poor
it
cat,
off
poor
in a
cat,
minute.
poor cat. Oh, can't. She's like something covered this whole time.
I just want to thank Huda Ali for the £5 super chat. And she says, Larry, as a counsellor, I advise you to let the children visit their family as they will suffer from PTSD. Please show sympathy.
Oh, thank you. I know.
Thank you, Huda.
Thank you, Huda.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what we've been struggling. So
there's a lot of love for you in the chat here as well. There's a lot of love for you in the chat room.
There is. I have put the www.helpmaya.findmaya.com in the banner. If you just go across to www.
I'll also add whatever information to my community page for you guys as well, Emma. So if you need to copy anything, that way it helps you out. I know you're busy, so. Yeah,
and if you can't just go across to that, if somebody could find the link and pop it in the chat, that would be amazing. Thank you. So apparently Larry's auntie and uncle, well, mum and dad, live with them at the house. I just found it a bit of a coincidence that they just happened to not be there the day that apparently Maya went missing.
So they actually left. That's why they left to live supposedly permanently in Texas. They left December 22nd, right before Christmas, to live in Texas permanently. So they left. They left Larry and my sister and kids. They actually were in escrow for a house in Texas. So they were planning to, live permanently in Texas, but this happened, so they came back. So they left. Yeah.
Have they been questioned by authorities?
I have no idea. I asked, when we still have a good communication with them. That was way back in January. I asked them to, if you know anything, please tell, if, just communicate. I'm like, all I wanted is just to bring my sister home. All I wanted is to find her. So I asked them to please talk to the investigator, whatever whatever it is, if she left, or whatever, just them. And I don't know if they did or not. So yeah, unfortunately, they haven't been helping, or they haven't been communicating with us, and haven't been saying anything.
I'm guessing he's told them not to speak.
Well, silence speaks volumes too, if you think about it.
Yeah.
They haven't came out. They haven't really reached out for any help at all. We did, but.
Have you got anything you want to add, Kat?
I just want to say that I think you're an inspiration. You're so strong. you've been through so much, and you're doing so much, and I know you're not doing it completely alone, but you must feel it sometimes. So I just wanted to share with you that some of the messages in the chat, there's a lot of love, a lot of prayers, and a lot of people sending you all the strength that they have to continue in your search. And you're amazing. I just want to say I think you're amazing, and I really hope that we can find Maya and bring her home where she belongs.
Thank you so much. It's been tough. You know, I don't think I could have done it without, again, the community's help by strangers, you know, that have stepped in. Her friends, you know, her best friends, they actually have stepped in, although they're, you know, in the behind the scene too. That's been helping us, you know, tremendously for 9 months. And, you know, at times they have to put aside, you know, family and come and help us. You know, that means a lot to us. And yeah, as you said, you know, I'm not doing this alone. We have a good team that's been helping us tremendously, you know, with the searches, and they're actually the one that keep us going. And you know, as long as, you know, they're there, sometimes you know, even though we have 3 or 4 people that shows up, we're still, you know, very appreciative. We still do, you know, go out and search. But as you know, as long as, you know, we can, we are going out and search. But you know, it's been really hard. You know, who would take a job, you know, doing a search for, you know, for 9 months when we don't even have any training. I mean, there's no job description. You know,
I know. And it must be a full-time job. I mean, you've got searches to organise and people to speak to. You've got phone calls coming in all the time, and you know, just everything. Organising.
It is. It feels like you know, it is a full-time job, and people were asking, "Oh, why don't you go back to work? Why can't you go back to work?" And I said, "I can't. You know, there's so much going on, and just organizing. I'm not sure that is like, you know, just putting together the search and who's going to be coming on what area we're going to be searching, because we had to go and scout the area. Is this a possibility? Is this like a good, you know, area to search? So during the week, that's what I do too. So Monday, after we search, so Monday, Tuesday, or you know, during the week, then we go and look at areas, you know, to search. And yeah, and then in between, you know, we have phone calls and still with the family law at the same time too, and then also with the social media. And then we have to keep her name out there too, so we just have to keep on, you know, putting, you know, keep up with, you know, the social media and all. And yeah, it's a full-time job, and we do have, you know, interviews here and there, left and right. But yeah, but again, I think we never say no to interviews, because that's what, you know, keeping my sister's name out there too, and hoping, you know, we'll have more help and volunteers and searchers to come and, you know, help us.
Has this made your marriage stronger?
It is. I mean,
or has it like, or have you guys neglected? No, I'm serious. Has it made it stronger? Have you been, or have you kind of neglected, you know, the marital things and the way of life, and you know why this process is going? Is it affected you like every day, you know, family wise? Yeah.
It's been tough, but I'm just blessed that I do have a very understanding and very supportive husband, and I couldn't ask, you know, for more. But you know, of course, at times he feels neglected, and he feels that why, you know, it feels like, why are we doing so much? You know, you have your siblings too and stuff like that. But I just, you know, I guess I'm the oldest. I just have that responsibility. I've been taking care of them, you know, since, you know, I guess it's just the way I am. I'm the eldest of, you know, of 6. And even when we moved from the Philippines to Hawaii, where, you know, where we started, it was just me and my dad that was working, and we, you know, I've been supporting every single one of them, and then so it's just I guess it's just me that I've been taking that role taking care of my family, and
I have a
that's
few Filipino friends, and you guys have a great family values, and you guys are always together. Like you said, you're always doing stuff. You know what the PS at the end of a Filipino's letter stands for? Poor got something. See, it's good to laugh once in a while to get through that. But like, I'll tell you what, like I'm excited to come out this weekend and help out, and maybe some future weekends if I could keep coming back, I will. But let's see how this weekend goes. I'm looking forward to it. And like, again, I just want to say I appreciate you coming on different platforms when you have so much going on. You could be on every news channel. But thank you for coming on and giving us the opportunity to share your story and be a part of this. So thank you.
Definitely.
No, thank you for having me
Definitely.
and still, putting my sister's name out there. And, and as I said, we always, welcome anything that still make my sister's name out, in the spotlight, keep her name as spotlight. It's been 9 months and it's all going,
No.
the week. And this week, today actually in about a couple hours, we'll do a prayer, Zoom prayer, which we've been doing it every Thursday since she disappeared. So today is the 40th week that we're doing a Zoom prayer for her. So we have pray all over the world that comes in together and pray with us.
Wow.
So tell us a bit about Maya. What was she like as a person? Because we know little bits, but we don't really know what she was like as a person, who she was. We know she was a good mom. We can tell that.
She's a little sister, but she's the favorite in the family. My mom, she's the, every time we ask, like, who's the favorite? And it's always been her. Very smart lady. And I always tell her, I wish I have her brain, and, but she's a go-getter. If she's put her mind to it, she'll get it. And she's very, positive in life. She loves the outdoor, like we all do. And she's not athletic, but anything she does, and she's really good at it. Like snowboarding, like she tries, will be snowboarding. She taught me how to do snowboard. And we do wakeboarding the first time, and she will be just standing up and going to the water, and camping. And we love camping, motorcycles. She got her dirt bike. Although she haven't ridden before, she would be like, she would just jump into the motorbike, and then there she goes. So yeah, she's always been adventurous. Loves life. And of course she loves her kids. Her children are her life. She loves spending time with them. And she always say, her children first, and the rest will be second. And she loves dressing her kids, her daughters, like they have a year apart, but she dressed them like they were twins. So, and she will participate in school, their programs and stuff. Even this last Christmas, 3 of them, I could share a picture, like 3 of them, they're all the same, like in our Christmas party, they're all the same clothes. They, like they're like triplets. So yeah, that's how close, she is with her daughters and with her kids.
Wow.
Oh, well, I mean, I find it strange that you were close to Larry. He was part of your family. He was your sister's husband, and they have an argument. From what he's saying, they have an argument, and suddenly he doesn't want to speak to you anymore. That doesn't make any sense at all. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, I think we've been trying to have him come out and help us and search with us. But since we started doing the the interviews, and like everything, I guess, points out him, and he was mad, and then that's why cut off. Like he cuts off everything, and so that's what happened. He didn't want to do anything with us anymore, because.
But you know, there's no smoke without fire, is there? It's kind of saying.
I always tell him too, like since the beginning, you know, I just hope and pray, like really still, you know, I know my husband say he will always shake his head when I say it, that, you know, I hope and pray he's have nothing to do with my sister's disappearance. I'm still hoping and praying, because, you know, I still think of the kids, what's going to happen, you know.
Who would be the other obvious people that they would be looking at? Is there, because they start with the immediate family and then they branch out, like where would they be at this point in a search for other person? You know what I mean? Like I think we would have heard more about, you know, some people of interest at this point.
Unfortunately, yeah, they only, right now it was just him that they have as a person of interest, and they haven't really named anybody at all. So it's just unfortunate, but I'm hoping they're doing their best, you know, to, you know, their investigation. Yeah, it's taking them this long, and I'm hoping, you know, we'll get our answers soon. But like they can't even tell us what's going on behind the scene, of course, and
Right.
That's unfortunate. But you know, as a family, our frustration grows, and impatient. We've been trying to be patient, but it's
when it goes on.
Yeah, it's been really, really thin right now. Our patience is just 9 months.
Well, I suppose at first, every search you go on, you think, right, it's going to be today. We're going to find her today. And then each night that you come home without any answers, it just makes the next time you just a little bit less, you know, what's the word? Yeah.
It is, you know, it's like every weekend, it haven't been that fruitful for us at all. You know, we find things, that might be, it looks like, you know, related, but, you know, and we send it to them and it's nothing. So, you know, but again, we have our searchers that are not discouraged by that, then they want to keep on looking and they want to keep on searching. So, you know, again, that way we're so blessed that we have these people that's still encouraging us to keep on searching and to keep on going, and they want as much as we do, you know, want to bring home Maya.
Yeah, we all do. There was a photo that you'll have seen, I'm sure. The photo of the shrine they call it, I don't know, it was like a photo with a picture of them, and he'd got some red wax and he, you know, just candles and all that kind of stuff. I mean, is he just not 100%? Is he into some kind of spiritual?
Well, honestly, I don't know anything about it. That was, again, it was a surprise for me too when I saw it in the news. So I really don't know where did that came from. Could probably have sent it to someone, or, you know, I really not serious. I mean, again, I don't know. Last year was tough for them, and I said, you know, he's trying everything to have his marriage work out, and if probably that's one of, you know, his thing that he did. So I really don't know anything about it.
No. Okay. Because I got the impression from what I read that he felt like he was losing grip on the relationship, on the marriage, and he was kind of slipping away. She was slipping away from him, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm not there. I'm
Has
thousands of
anybody
miles
come
away.
forward, like friends of his, being like, listen, he was happy. He's a great guy. They have misunderstandings, and they were very open. He was open with me about it. Has any of his friends come forward and talked about their relationship? So he's very well
No,
kept, quiet kind of guy.
no, yeah, we don't know any of his friends. You know,
That's
20
odd. How
years,
long were they married for?
20 years.
And you didn't know any of his friends? Why would
Probably
it
hasn't
not?
got any.
That's sociopathic kind of behavior, narcissistic, sociopathic type of. And I'm not a doctor by any means. I don't even know real medical terms. I make them up. So, but I can tell you that it just seems like that's behavior of a narcissistic sociopath, and that's just my opinion, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, we haven't met any of his friends. Maybe one I would, but barely in the last 20 years. You know, I only probably seen one. So I hardly remember. So I know he mentioned a couple names before, but you know, it's mainly like a friend. You know, his coworker. So that's his friends. So yeah. Sorry. I'm just
And do you think he knew about the divorce attorney at all?
no, probably not.
No.
Not that. Probably not that I know of, because
How can you hide a retainer of that size for a divorce? Because divorces, I know I've been through one. There's typically a good retainer at the beginning. Where would the finances come from where she could hide it? Like whether it was coming from a certain checking account or if she had a secret savings. Did she have a secret set away savings because she planned on leaving? Do you know about something like that? Or is that something you can't get into?
no, actually, she asked me and my other sister, for the money. So she, on January, I think it was the 4th, January 4th, since it's a couple, because she did the retaining form. She submitted the retaining form to the lawyer on that Thursday. So she messaged. Oh, well, I'll track back. Sorry. Let me give you a story.
I just was thinking that maybe he found a receipt that she got for her cash payment, and that's how he may have found out, maybe set him off. That's just what I was trying
Or
to
watching a phone.
No,
Checking
it's
a phone.
actually that weekend, January, New Year's weekend, when we were together. She already told us that she's ready for divorce. She's going to be filing a divorce. And so I said, okay, so, you know, she said, just get ready. You know, it's going to be a messy one. So I said, okay, just be careful. So that's all we kind of said, just be careful. You know, kind of tried
messy
to.
as in money messy, or
I don't. Might be, because then the finances and stuff like that too. So they do have that finances, and then so we have again. So January 4th, I received a text message from her saying that she needed the money, and she was gonna pawn one of her, her watches to us, and go like, no. So just, we told her we'll not cover it, but we'll lend her the money, and me and my other sister Jane agreed we'll have the lawyer fee. So she said okay, and that's how she did. That's where she was going to get the money from.
I wish there was a fund that was like created for people that, because this is Domestic Violence Awareness Month as well. I'm wearing my purple as well. And I think it's very important that, I wish that there was more people like they could turn to, like you and your sister, and be like, hey, I'm ready to go. I need to leave. It's time. And that's like the hardest time to go. It's the most dangerous, right? She's very fortunate to have you guys to be able to help that. Unfortunately, it didn't happen fast enough. You know what I'm saying? With the parent situation. But there's just too many signs that point to red flags everywhere, direction-wise, that there's nobody else interest-wise. And it could be any day now that somebody could slap cuffs on Larry. Who knows? Again, you don't know any more than they're telling you. But I'm assuming at the year point, if they may have enough at that point to do something. And I'm hoping it doesn't get to a year because we're at month 9, right? We don't want to get any further. We want it to end this month, you know.
I just wish I lived closer because I'd be there, like searching with you. But
you can help report on it. You just keep reporting on her name and keep her name out there. Anybody, content creators, if you got stuff about Maya, send it to me. I'll share your stuff out. I don't care whether we like each other or not. Let's keep Maya's name out there. It's not about me. It's not about Emma. It's not about creators. Let's make this about Maya and the other people. So, you know, let's share everything out. I'm going to be doing some live out there, but mostly I'll be searching and maybe going live at night and telling you guys what goes on. But when I'm working, I'm working. So don't expect too many lives while I'm searching, you know, anything like that. So I hope we find her this weekend, and if not this weekend, next weekend, if not next weekend, the following weekend. But
just got to keep looking at it like that.
Just got to keep her name out there. You know what I mean?
And also to Maricris, I think like what you're doing is really important because you're reaching a lot of people by coming onto YouTube. Some of us, I mean, I know I feel quite powerless living all the way across the other side of the ocean, but there's lots of people from Chris McDonough's community, from this community. And the more people that are aware of Maya's situation, the more people can share, the more her name will be out there. And hopefully the less alone that you'll feel in your endeavors to find her.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
My boyfriend says, do you want to leave me and go to the USA?
Oh, well, you're welcome to come with you.
Come to the USA. Be a part of our Filipino family.
I know. And we always offer food. You know, we always have food. You know, it's a Filipino hospitality.
Oh, I'm definitely coming then.
What is that? What is that? The fried quail egg or the fried, what is it called? Poi?
Don't say that.
I was like, I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
You know, my sister likes that. I don't.
I know that was like, I couldn't. I tried. I'll try anything once, maybe twice to make sure it wasn't me the first time. But like, I tried. I did my best. It's like coconut water. I can't do it.
No, yeah. So if you plan to, you know, come down when COVID is probably open, you know, you're welcome to. You know, you're welcome to here in Riverside. Stay with us. So we'll take you around. We'll take you around. We'll be your guide.
Part of that.
So the theory I've always had after hearing it, and you don't have to reply to it or, you know, tell me what you think. But the theory I always had was that after hearing about the divorce attorney, that maybe he sounded like he had some trust issues from what I'd heard. Obviously, I'm not there. But I think if he was tracking her phone, or he was following her because he didn't trust her, it would be easy to see where she'd been, and knowing that she was going to leave him would cause him to get quite angry and frustrated. And I think that was the theory I've kind of gone with from the start. But obviously we do hope that she's found and she has just wandered off. That would be the best case scenario. But
is it too personal to ask? And I don't mean to cut you off, Emma. Is it too personal to ask? Do you know if either one of them possibly had a lover on their side, someone they were maybe falling in love with, and then the leaving wanted to happen between Larry and her, or vice versa? You know, is there some type of, and you don't have to answer again. If I'm overstepping my bounds, I apologize. In no means am I trying to disregard anything that's gone on and stuff like that. I'm just, for possibility wise, could it have been like a crime of passion?
Not a lover that I'm aware of. Not to the point where, you know, it's a boyfriend girlfriend kind of thing. No, I don't know. You know, there's been a you know, to be honest, there's been I think somebody that was linked up to my sister, but that was like last year, and then, you know, nothing happened really. It was all Larry. Well, I didn't say that, but and nothing from my sister. She haven't, you know, gotten anything at all. So
she was a mother. She was a great mother and a great wife. Like, she was ready to go.
she, you know, no marriages is perfect.
Mm.
It's just, and you know, and I think there's no such thing as a perfect wife or a perfect, you know, husband. So
There's no such thing as a perfect world. Oh, I don't mean, and Santa Claus, I don't mean to break this to you. The Tooth Fairy, well, maybe that exists. I don't know. But the Easter Bunny, definitely, I haven't seen any, you know, those brown eggs. I don't know how the bunny does that. I don't believe in that either. So I'm sorry to break that news to you. And don't run with scissors or eat glue. That's all I can say.
yeah, yeah. You know,
Can I ask a question?
Yes, of course, Kat.
Thanks. Just wanted to ask if there's any images that we can use in content creating of Maya. Is there anywhere we can go to a website or something where we can use her pictures in content creating?
yeah. We have their Facebook page and also in the Instagram, so you guys could, you know, go there. Find Maya, help find Maya. Instagram and also into the Facebook, and I could, you know, just direct message me too. I could send some pictures also that we've been using.
That would be really good, and then we can help to by sharing them on our videos.
Definitely. Yeah, and if anybody wants to donate anything, as little as it is, even if it's only $1, you know,
Don't get your Starbucks for one day. Just donate.
Yeah,
today.
Because it all goes towards a great cause. We're trying to find Maya, all the search efforts and everything, and it's at www.helpfindmaya.com, and it's just on the bottom of the screen.
If I could just say something too about, you know, like our GoFundMe, because it's like there's been a lot of questions on our GoFundMe account, and just had to remember the GoFundMe was created way back in January, and we put a goal of the $30,000. So we actually, you know, surpassed that after 9 months. So 30.
Wow.
So,
is that still active? Can we still donate to that?
yeah, that's still active. For that, we've still been keeping that active too. Okay. So,
and what's the address on that for? Is it just GoFundMe?
It's GoFundMe help. I believe just
same thing. Okay.
Yeah, and if you go to the website www.helpfindmaya.com, there's gonna be that link to donate. So then it automatically goes to the Venmo account. But yeah, so thank you so much.
Yeah, brilliant. If anybody wants to donate, I'll be going across and donating later. Everything counts, even if you've not got much, you know, $1. If everybody gives $1, you know, that would be amazing.
Dollar goes a long way for us, especially when, you know, with our search. It's been 9 months of searching, and we've been putting donations into, of course, some of our search equipments we've been buying. Again, we just got a drone this week that we'll be using to the desert, and of course we have some metal detectors that's been, you know, using, and then we just upgraded to a walkie-talkie, because when we were doing
a metal detector, are you assuming she still has her jewelry on? Does she typically wear a lot of jewelry, or like?
She does have, you know, stuff that she wears, and which we usually do. You know, when we do search, we usually do a debriefing, and we usually pass, you know, what kind of stuff that we are looking when we do our searches. So
when was the last time you slept over, or she slept over to your house, like that you saw her before she went to bed and when she woke up?
That will be the camping. When we went camping.
Did she sleep with her jewelry on through the night? Like, would she normally do that to where she wake up and have it on, or would she get up and get herself ready and then put her jewelry on?
I'm not 100% sure, but she's always been you know, wearing it, and then.
So there's a good chance that there is something on her. Like there's a good viable chance.
Every time she goes, out, she always have those, you know, like jewelries, or bracelets that she wears. And of course, she always wear. We have our family has a necklace that we wear. It's like a heart. I know, like, so every single one of us, my sisters and my sister-in-law, one of my sister-in-law and my daughter have. So we all have the same one. So this is the one that she's been wearing, and that's the one in the picture where we have the missing flyer. So she's wearing that.
Has she had surgeries? Like, does she have any metal plates anywhere, anything like? So if she isn't wearing any kind of jewelry, that we may be able to still detect something due to like a metal plate or something in her body.
Not that I know of, but I know she has, the dental work. I heard you could actually detect too, like the filler or something. Yeah, so I know she have,
I've got one, and they're really good. D Lambo, thank you very much for the $50 super chat. That's really lovely. Thank you. Of course, it'll all go towards the search for Maya. Yeah, I've got one, and they're amazing. I can take it out. It sounds a bit sad, doesn't it, owning a metal detector? But I've always been into that kind of thing. And you take it out, and it starts beeping, and it can be the tiniest thing, and it can be so far down. And by the time you've dug, you've thought, like, is it worth it?
TSA would have a field day with you when you try to travel. Beep, 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 beep. I'll take it out. Just I'll take my whole mouth out. Hold on.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Lord.
Yeah, so yeah, we purchased some of those too, and of course, we've been purchasing stuff. When we were doing the searches, the gators, snake gators, because when we're going to the bushes, and it was summer, so there's a lot of rattlesnakes out there. Yeah, we got a lot of ticks also because we're going through the bushes. So bugs. So bug sprays, we got boxes of those we've been purchasing. So, and of course, also sunscreen. So we've been using that a lot. So for our searchers. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you wouldn't think about that are quite important.
I just added to my list for this weekend: sunscreen, safety bag, all this extra stuff.
Right, well,
extra underwear. Thank you, guys.
We have a box of those, so we can share it with you.
Thank you.
That's not my cat, by the way.
No, I know. It's Penny
Winston,
decided.
stop making cat noises, Winston. It's my dog. I'm sorry. He likes to screw with people.
Penny decided that she thought it would be a good idea. I'm up in the loft, so I have a YouTube studio in the loft. And Penny decided, my daughter, that it'd be a great idea to teach the cats how to climb the steps.
Josh.
Let's teach the cats how to climb the steps. Oh, what a good idea.
And no, Josh from the lab, I do not have a metal plate in my head. That's just the way my head looks.
Oh, God. I don't know. Right. Up here. Come and get them.
Your mic is actually changing colors. How cool.
It's great.
I thought I was tripping out. I was like, I really need to get back on my meds. Like, I thought, I did not notice that, but that is so cool. My mic just looks stupid and too loud for you.
It's a hyper quadcast.
And it can hear your cat.
It looks like Alexa.
It's picking up the neighbors and everything. Just go downstairs and
Alexa, turn off the cat. Oh, it didn't work.
So what I was going to ask you was would the Lexus be trackable?
That was our question too. We thought it was. I thought it was, because that was our first question to the investigators, like, what happened to the Lexus? Like, it's like the GPS.
It has to have OnStar. It needs to be connected to their phone. There's a lot of variables. A lot of the packages that you have to upgrade or purchase to will give you that package, just like the Subaru with Dawn and Candace. They had to upgrade that package, so it's an upgraded package for GPS.
Yeah, so they didn't have that GPS on unfortunately on the Lexus, but they do have it on the Jeep. But unfortunately, we've been asking the GPS on that, but it's under, I mean, it's part of the investigation, so they can't share that with us.
Has Maya ever called the cops on Larry with a domestic kind of issue, or where they had a problem and the cops had to come and kind of, wow, D Lambo, that's very, very nice of you. Crime Stories Obsessed is going to be very, very happy. That's very, very nice. We got another $200 that's going to be going towards the fund. That's very nice of you, D. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, very nice.
No, thank you.
Guys, follow path, you guys. Just even $1, you guys. And it doesn't even have to be through here. You can go straight to the website at helpfindmaya.com. Correct? Helpfindmaya.com.
You're right.
You guys can go there, and I'll post all my information, all this information on my community post as well. And I'll send it over to Emma so she can post on hers as well. Cato, and again, Cato, anything that I get extra pictures or video when I'm out there, I'll send you guys some stuff that you guys can throw on your channel in between searches. That way you can kind of give updates, and people can kind of go to your guys' channels and see that everybody's talking about Maya. We want to get the algorithm up for Maya Millete.
Thank you.
Am I pronouncing that correct? I mean, everyone's pronouncing it like Machete, Millete, all these things. I'm like, let me just ask.
Everybody pronounces it different.
Hey, look at the donation you just got from Dealey.
I know. I was just gonna. I've tapped on it, but it's not come up.
Lambo,
wait a second. I was just gonna. Where is she? I'm trying to find her back in the chat. There I go. Oh, and then she disappeared again.
Yeah, we talked about it as soon as it happened. So I think Dee understands that you couldn't. Oh, there you go.
I was over the other side of the room dealing with a cat.
Tack donated. Thank you, Tack. My Tack attack.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you so much.
Thank you all, you guys, for supporting the Millete family, and also Maricris's family, because again, they've changed their whole life. They've stopped doing their everyday working and living, and they've just been searching and searching. It's 9 months now, you guys. So make sure that if you can afford $1, just shoot $1. If you can afford 50 cents, a quarter, anything helps, you guys.
Anything. I mean, they were saying on Chris's channel, they were saying, I think it was your husband who was saying $1 goes a long way.
Oh.
You know,
yeah,
it does. Because
like, and I love you. It goes a long way. $1 goes a heck of a long way.
Like you were saying,
tell her you love her, guys. Send $1. Let's do this.
You know, the things you were saying, like the sunscreen and the things like that the searchers need, that they might not have brought themselves because they might not think of it. And it's all important. It's all important, and it's all costs. You know, it's not free, is it?
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, Josh says, where is his comment gone? He was saying basically that, I hate to say it, but when the husband's not searching, it's sickening. You know, I mean, when you think of how much you love your loved one, you love your wife, or you know, you love your husband, how much, and they're not searching. And if you're watching this, Larry, you should be disgusted with yourself, because you did love Maya at some point, whether you loved her then or now or years ago.
Love your kids. Do the right thing.
She's the lady that gave you 3 beautiful children.
Thank you. It is. It's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. And you know, all we got to do is keep on looking and just keep on searching and bringing. We hope we can bring her back home. And I know they keep on saying it's like looking a needle in a haystack. But unfortunately, that's how it is, you know, with my sister's case. But we know we wanted to look. We really want to look for that needle. We know the needle is out there, and we are gonna find it. We are gonna find it. So that's how, you know, we're putting our hopes up. Still,
where there's horse shit, there's a horse somewhere, and we're gonna find that horse.
Yeah.
Tell you.
Together. You know, we might be in the UK, you know, you listen to me, you see a few videos that I've made over the last few months, and you think, well, I'm in the UK, what can I do? But as long as we're all doing something in our own way, the searchers are searching, and the people with drones are using the drones, and the people like myself can make the videos, and just keep it going. you know.
I truly appreciate it. Like people all over the world that's been, helping us. Even you're on the other side of the world, but just putting my sister's name out there is a tremendous help for us. And who knows, maybe somewhere somehow. Someone remembers something way back in January that, hey, I saw this, or hey, I remember that. Who knows? And
Well,
then there's still a lot of people that doesn't really know my sister's story. So for you to still put her stories out there, it's been a tremendous help for us, the family. So thank you.
And thank you to everybody that makes videos and carries on keeping Maya's name out there. If that's what we can do, because we can't search because we're just not over there, then I ask all my fellow creators to keep her name going, so that hopefully, I was going to say this at the end, but if anybody watches this, at the minute we've only got 114 in because of the time of the day it is over there. Usually I think peak time is 9 o'clock, but we do get a lot of views on this channel. And if when you listen to this and you're watching it back later, you know anything about anything that's been said between the two parties involved, Larry, or Maya, and something's been said and you've kept it quiet because you thought, oh, it's probably insignificant, then come forward and tell the police station, the detectives, whoever it is you contact in your local area, because whatever it is, as small as you think it is, it could be quite important.
Who's the department to contact with information? Who's the leading department? Who can we put in the chat for more information? Like, who has control right now? Has it been transferred to another department, back to the FBI, to the sheriffs?
The lead investigators are still Chula Vista Police Department, so they're still in the lead. Yes,
so the
they're collaborating.
Okay.
Right, they're collaborating with the DA's office in San Diego, and also NCIS and FBI. So those 4 agencies are working together. That we were told, but Chula Vista Police Department are still the lead investigators.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. See what else I've got written down. I did make notes with my A4 paper. Doug, got my A4. Everybody tells me to type.
I'm making notes right now with the old-fashioned way, but I don't write checks. That's what I do. I don't even own a check.
So what else have I got written down here? I won't ask you about the children.
Is there a gag order or any kind of thing? How old are the kids again?
11, 10, and 4
I
years
remember
old.
them being, I think they were 9 and was it
5.
9 and 10 when it's
9, 10. Yeah. So her 10-year-old just turned 11.
That's how long ago I made my first video on Maya. Is they were it was almost January time.
Thank you.
I actually have a playlist, so it's not a very big playlist, but I do have a few videos, you guys, and you can expect that to blow up more. Again, there's certain creators out there that I'll be giving the approval to use certain stuff, but again, I want everybody to be able to give Maya a good go with keeping her in your titles, even if it's in a community post. Get the algorithm going for Maya Millete, even if it's just typing in a hashtag justice for Maya Millete or anything that has to do with an algorithm. Please do that in whatever you do, and maybe even just make something where you say, hey, listen, this goes out to the family of Maya Millete and everyone searching. Please be safe and keep Maya in your name, in your voices and on your channels, and just make a personal video. It doesn't even have to have all the information about Maya Millete and the whole situation. Just keep the name in the algorithm for us, because right now is the most crucial time.
Right. Yeah, I agree. When you went on that trip shortly before, well, you just got back, I think, hadn't you? When she disappeared. Was he acting strangely then, or was there anything to give you any reason for concerns then at that point?
It was actually a little bit, he was, it was weird in a way. It's because I guess they have the Jeep that they took during that time when we went out camping. That was the last time we were with them. And he was actually more kind of outgoing, like he will be more out, going out, jeeping. Like most of the time he stays in the camp, most, it stays in the camp most of the day. I mean, most of the time. But the last time he was actually out, and about most of the time, and he was actually enjoying himself by that time.
Has anybody searched the last time he camped out or went to the beach, that area? Like, has that been thoroughly searched?
No, it's not the beach area. So we actually were at the Glamis, which is the sand dunes in the Imperial Valley here. So it's a sand dunes, and yes, we went searching February. Just me and my family searched there.
Wow. I would think that they would have had some type of investigation if they know the information that that's where he frequented. Why are they in the reserve looking for somewhere? You know what I mean? It's like they should be doing the same thing. Why don't you go where the signs are pointing you, where the last time he was? Like, possibly that's when it happened. We don't even have a real timeline, do we, of when she actually disappeared? We could be a whole day off, right? At least a whole day off.
Well, apart from those noises. Sorry, Kat. Go on.
I didn't speak.
Oh, sorry. I thought you did. I thought
that was just you, that was your accent. It's beautiful. You got yourself on that one.
But he was gone for like 10 hours, wasn't he, that day? Would you rather not talk about
timeline?
The timeline.
No, okay. I mean, like, it's out there, it's nothing that we're keeping it
it's kind of important, right? I think it's valuable in every case. So if we could talk about it, I would love to put some notes down about it.
But we just don't, again, we just don't really know what happened. But he was out about 7 o'clock in the morning. He left the house about 7 o'clock in the morning Friday, and didn't come back till almost 4:30ish in the afternoon. So that's all we know, or even before. I would just say 4 o'clock in the afternoon, around that time.
Is there a clock in, clock out at the place of where you guys camp? Is there like a way of telling, or cameras?
No. It's
free come, free go. No, anyone can come and go.
Where we were camping out is they call it dry camping. So you could just go out and camp anywhere, where you wanted to, where you
start fires and roast whatever you want, marshmallows.
Right. So you could just make your own, camping site. But there's nothing, really. It's not one of those camping resort. So it's.
I would love to go and look there again.
That's where we're heading out, but we wanted to make sure we wouldn't. Again, I wish we could have done it a little bit earlier in the year where it was cooler. So then, summertime here is about 120 degrees. Where we were camping out in the desert, so we can't really go and risk our searchers' safety of our searchers. So we waited this long to have the weather kind of lower down a little bit.
Better variable for searching.
Right. So it's still going to be 80 degrees, about around 80 degrees this weekend. It's way better than 100 degrees during the summertime. So so we really waited for the weather to go down a little bit for us to go out and search in the desert. So
wow, it's about 20 here. It's
cold.
Freezing. It's cold.
It's only 80 here in LA. We pay for that weather. We pay.
It's freezing here. If you had any idea what it's like in England,
she knows what it is. We in California, we have to pay more just to have the beaches, the weather.
Oh, I'll just get my
earthquakes,
tiny
we pay
little
more for that.
violin out for you. I'll get my tiny violin out for you, Doug. I'm so sorry your weather's so nice.
I used to play the violin, and that was only because of the Money Pit, the movie with Tom Hanks. And that's as far as I'm going.
I'm sat here wrapped in like 3 blankets. I'm freezing.
She's swaddled in a onesie, people.
No.
Comfy.
So, is there anything you two, Doug, Kat, would like to ask? Any questions while we've got Maricris here?
I think you've done an excellent job. I don't really have any questions because I think that you answer everything. It's amazing.
The chat, you
get
guys
so
had
much
some
information.
the chat, you guys were amazing too with your questions, and Kat, you caught almost every single one. That's important.
I'm on it.
I think. Thank you so much for that. 'Cause you guys, the chat, really, you guys have way better questions than us sometimes. So don't feel bad. Put it up there. If it's something too close that she can't talk about, she'll just say she can't answer it. But if you guys maybe take some questions from some people out there right now, if anyone else has anything else, do you have more time or?
Yeah, we should have.
Do drones?
It's not even my show. I'll be over here screwing off if you need me.
Do drones work in the heat? Yeah, I would have thought so. I would have thought so. Yeah, Doug, do drones work in the heat? Yes,
they do. The wind is not as preferable. I had to fix mine because I was flying in 60-mile-an-hour winds looking for the boys. So I did find it like through GPS. So I have all my extra parts, have everything with me. But like I'd really like to know what drone you have. I'll text you after. That way I can research how to use it and make sure I'm knowledgeable before I even get out there. Just in case, number one, it will work. I'll test it. But number two, if we have that infrared, really, that could be very valuable to what we're doing. And I've never used an infrared one. So if all I need is maybe a couple hours to learn how to do it, and I'll be fine. So if you tell me later through text, I'll pre-research it. That way I can help your husband or whoever's using that while I'm doing mine. So
I do actually have one question. Sorry to cut you off, Doug. I didn't realise.
No problem. Sorry.
I did actually have one question, and it was about I know in the search for summer whales, EquiSearch has been quite involved, and I know they have a Midwest section. But do they have any kind of searches like that in your area, Maricris?
They actually do. We've been contacted. I've contacted them before, but unfortunately, they have to work with the law enforcement.
Right.
They can't just, come down and
Is it a liability thing? Is that what that is?
It is more, and then they don't want to exhaust their resources. That's what they kept on telling us, because they don't have any leads to go by. So
that means they just don't want to search. It's our tax dollars that are going towards their resources, which is the sad part, which they're making the decision not to do it based on their thoughts, when us as Americans and people that are in different countries who should have a voice for this, that should show them that they need to kind of buck up and maybe use the resources that are available to them. I don't see why that's an issue. I mean, there's been cases when there's there's air, there's ground, there's water, there's boats, there's divers. Instantly, they're in an hour, 2 hours. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of money to put together right away, right? But they can't do it for something like I don't get it, and this is what needs it. This is where the money should be going.
Luckily, Maricris has a really good army of people and supporters that go out and help her search all the time, and although they might not have been trained to do so, they're there and they're willing to be boots on the ground, aren't they?
Right. Yeah, we've been lucky to have those people, but then again, we wish we have some professionals that have guided us with our searches, and we don't really know what needed to be done, where to go and what to look for, and we don't really know what steps we need to take with our searches. It was just, again, just volunteers that say, "Oh, we don't even have equipment. Like at first we didn't even have a drone, anything. We didn't even have like a metal detector. It's all just, eyes and boots out there. And we just have a map and then here you go, this is going to be your area that you're going to be searching, and if you see anything else, see anything unusual, let us know, we'll tag it, and we'll send it to the police." And that's all we went by.
You're just learning on the job, aren't you, really? And
unfortunately,
you could almost teach it, can't you now? See, I mean, maybe a new career path. I mean, you stopped. I mean, after we find Maya, we will. I mean, maybe you could offer support or be able to help other people get on their feet as emotional support, because you are a strong woman, and that takes a lot to do what you're doing right now, putting your own marriage on the line, putting your own life on the line, right? I mean, this is reality of things. Like, you know what I mean? That's how it is.
yeah.
But it takes people like you to give other people the strength, the power to do it. So hopefully, maybe after the healing and we do find out what happened and find Maya, maybe God's blessed you with maybe a gift to give other people. I don't know.
Yeah. What is it? What is it? AB? No. What is it? AV Watchman's got? Is it an underwater?
Yeah, it's an underwater drone.
Is it?
Wow.
Are they any good? I mean, I don't know much about them, to be honest.
Not unless it's clear water. Otherwise,
Right.
if it's dark and murky, that's not what it's for.
Oh, right. So if it's clear water,
right. You would need more like sonar, dipping into the water, not an underwater drone, depending on the murkiness, the conditions of the animals or fish that are in there. There could be gators in certain places. You know what I mean? It's like there's certain places you wouldn't just drive something that looks like bait either in a dark swamp. You know what I mean? So you're not going to get anything. But like the sonar and the infrared would pick up more than anything else. Infrared is the next best thing. I mean, to heat sinking stuff. It's like that's. I think
I was looking behind the property of where they lived in Chula Vista on Google Earth, and there was a lot. So I was looking at the old golf course, which I think has already been searched. There was a lot of I don't know what you would call it, like pond area.
I would say in between where he was camping or whatever to in between home would be your best bet to look. Just like other cases would be 3.5 miles out or 3 miles out to like 30 miles, depending on their length of travel, where they go, how they go there, why they're going there, depending, there's a lot of variables, but to and from, I mean, you could Google something on Google Maps and see that the path to and from will differ by like 2 or 3 routes or 2 or 3 streets, where you might not see it if you're going from your house to the campsite. But if you redo the search and you do it from the campsite to your house, it may show you a back road that's taken somewhere where they could be hidden. And then a lot of times I do reverse searches that way for that reason. But I would just say like looking there would be your start. That's where I would start, between the dunes and the home, and because that's his comfortable path.
I think I'd be very concerned about, like you said at the beginning, tracking that Lexus that he took out for 10 hours, because there's a hell of a lot of difference and a lot of mileage you could get in 10 hours. And I think if they have tracked him, that would be very beneficial for you as searchers to be able to see, where he actually went that day.
Adventures with a Purpose wouldn't come out. And I'm sorry to cut you off, but someone's saying about what about Adventures with a Purpose? They won't help for this one reason. She's not underwater in a car, possibly where they could go and use their resources. Not only are they a great channel and they do great things, but they also actually choose their battles, you guys. And that's why Adventures with a Purpose won't be on this case. I mean, I would assume they would be more on the Summer Wells case, if anything, if they're dealing with all the water and we know about water, as opposed to between the dunes and home and what they're dealing with. Maybe the ponds or swamps, but Adventures with a Purpose would not go out unless there was a disappearance and they can know that it was they were driving, and there's a potential, Sorry to interrupt you. That was rude of me. I apologize.
Thank you,
just
Melissa.
sorry. Just to kind of piggyback with that too, we did contact them also directly. Chris McDonough also had contacted them directly and sat down with I don't know who runs the Adventures with a Purpose, but he actually had sat down with him and told about my sister's case. But yeah, unfortunately, I think they have other cases too that they're working on, and again with whatever I said, because there's no car or there's not really a water that is involved, so they're not it's not their priority.
So Jared Lasik owns
Yes.
Jared Lasik owns Adventures with a Purpose. There's a
So
$100,000 online
he's
if you
in
can find
Oregon. I believe he's in Oregon. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So is there anything we can do for you? Thank you, Melissa. That's very kind of you. We will put that towards the fund for helping to find Maya. Is there anything we can do for you at all? I know Doug's going to come out and help you this weekend with the drone, and anything else he can help with.
I actually very thankful for you guys for having me here, and then keeping my sister's name out there. We truly appreciate it. Again, we just want people to come out and help us search, volunteer, come and we needed more boots in the ground, and maybe somewhere somehow an organization might wanted to finally step in and say we're gonna come and help you, or this is what you're gonna do.
If you guys can, hit me up. If you guys want to ride somewhere, I'll bring you with me. And then you're gonna have to get your separate room though, because Winston and I share a bed and we snuggle, and I don't want you to see that. So we spoon. So no, but literally, if someone's in California and they're in between LA and where I'm going, I'll definitely pick you up, take you wherever you want to go with us, supply you with a camera, a GoPro, whatever. I'll take care of that end if you guys need some filming gear. But if you guys can help out, anything helps, you guys, even if it's a couple hours a day, if you're close, please reach out to me via email. And you can find that on my channel in any description. I don't want to plug my channel. It's not about me right now. It's about what we're talking about. So please, try that.
Right. And also if they wanted to, because we're going out to the desert, and if there's anybody that are willing to stay overnight, we will probably able to accommodate that too. So if anybody is interested, and coming out there and helping us search, we can actually address the accommodations. So
that's good. So like I said before, if anybody listens to this, they have any information that they feel is even just a small little bit of information, if they do, pass that on to Chula Vista Police Department, because it could be something that they could look into. If anybody has any ATVs, any drones, anything that they feel might be beneficial in enabling them to search, if you have some time and you can be boots on the ground to go and help them search, I'm sure they would appreciate it. And if anybody wants to donate, anybody at all that hasn't donated tonight, that feels that they want to, anybody watching this stream later on, then as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it tells you there www.helpfindmaya.com, and you just need to go across. It's really easy. In fact, I have a picture somewhere here of what it looks like when you actually click on it.
And they GoFundMe, you guys. Help Find Maya is the GoFundMe. So you guys, that's still up and running. That's a possibility. If you guys can donate even $1, whatever it is, thank you so much. Just please take that day off from Starbucks, throw in $1 or $2. It's that easy.
So as you can see there, that's if you go to that link, or you go click on Google www.helpfindmaya. That's what you will get on your screen, and it's so easy. It just literally says donate now, and you can just press donate, just put your details in, and that's as easy as it is.
What a beautiful woman. What a beautiful picture. That's
Very.
such a great picture.
Will you come back, Maricris, and give us an update at any point?
Yeah. Well, we can. I could do this anytime.
That's
so
amazing.
yes,
Thank you so much for coming
awesome.
on.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I got invited to you guys. Very very good program. So thank you so much.
Well, maybe I could have you on this weekend after like maybe Saturday night after we search all day. Maybe do like a half an hour, maybe kind of give people maybe like an update, or maybe just do a question answer thing. Just that way we don't have to get too much into. I don't want to do too many lives. I'm not looking to extravagance this, or whatever you want to call it. I want to do a lot of filming. I want to do a lot of searching and droning. And I can bring you guys that later, but I think maybe 30 minutes at night, kind of give people a segue into the next day of, what we dealt with that day, conditions, and, I'm totally up to you. But that would be great. And that would keep people informed, I think, enough.
That'd be nice. Again, we're going to be staying out in El Centro overnight on Saturday night. So maybe we could, just get together, and then probably you can have my husband too.
That would be great. I would love to meet your husband as well.
Yeah. And my brothers, they'll be there too. So the family's going to be there too. So
we love brothers.
So yeah, I'm sorry. My husband is.
Yeah, he's a bit busy tonight. He's working, so he's not been able to come on. But we really appreciate you. Thank you for being here tonight. We really do appreciate it. And we hope that you'll come back again in the future, and we'll try and keep Maya's name out there for you in the meantime.
Throw up the justice for Maya's out there, you guys. Throw up justice for Maya out there. Get the algorithm going. Let's do this.
Lots of hearts. Lots of green hearts in the chat, guys.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for all the love and support. We truly appreciate it. And, it's because of all of you guys out there still supporting us that keeps us going. So we truly appreciate it. And again, hopefully you guys not going to get tired of us until we bring Maya home. Hopefully you're still going to be out there, supporting us and putting her name out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. What Cato is just the silent killer down there that's just ready to strike with a comment or whatever. Cato, I hope that I had a 10-second lag. So if I stepped over anybody tonight,
no, you were fine.
Totally not intentional. Just so you know, not intentional.
No, you were fine, Doug. Don't worry, it's cool.
So where's Doug gone? So if there's anything else we can do for you, please get in touch. You can message me on, I think we got in touch on Instagram, didn't we?
Yes.
And thank you, C. Cooper, for the £5 super sticker. Thank you very much. And we'll put that all towards
everyone
the fund.
who donated. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, all the green hearts. Are you okay leaving the stream, or do you want me to remove you, Maricris?
Oh yeah, I could probably just go out. Thank you so much for having me again.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Oh, she's so nice.
Yeah,
what a nice lady. You can only imagine what Maya was like. You know what I mean? Like, we take on the Summer Wells as our daughters, right? And we take on the Gabby Petitos as our daughters, right? And then you take on someone who's an adult, and it's like they're just family because they're hurting. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you just? I couldn't fathom what she's going through. I don't know if you guys could, stay strong, or anyone who judges her or whoever for not being able to go work. This is what a family looks like that's actually searching, that cares about justice, that loves and wants to find somebody, right? Mm-hmm. We see examples of all these parents who are like, like the Amari Nicholsons, the ones that ended up being the problem, right? And all these other parents that are the problems. And currently problems. This is the family that's setting an example. They set a higher I don't know, a higher bar for what you should look like as a family that's grieving and searching at the same time, I guess you could say. I don't even know how to put that.
And it's just, it's sad. And you see Candace and she doesn't want to speak. And then you see.
What do you think about their YouTube channel?
Who? Candace. Oh, Don and
and
Candace. I was
Yeah,
going to say,
I
has
saw
she got
your
one as
video.
well?
It's back up, by the way.
Oh, it is back up.
Yeah, I think what happened is if they went on the Dr. Phil show, perhaps they were given some aftercare, so they were sort of given support to set up a YouTube channel.
See, this is the thing. Do you think that this, as soon as they're monetized, that they're just going to be waiting for donations and this and that? Do you think this is
I mean,
I think this is another scam.
It's listed under kids at the moment, so you can't even comment on the videos at all.
Yeah, but you can change that as soon as well, no, it's not listed under kids. I think they have it like 18. I mean, they could have it like no comments. They can just shut off the comments. It doesn't have to be 18 or older or anything like that, or just for kids. Because I don't think that with all the negative press, they could have a just for kids channel. Because
I think it's more of a lip service to Dr. Phil and the aftercare team. That's what it seems like to me.
Do they have a Twitter, an Instagram? Does anybody know about that yet? Like, are they building a social media platform now for here comes they don't have to work anymore. Don, no, I'm being serious. Candace and Don can stay together. Don doesn't have to work anymore. You know what I mean? It's monetary value to me.
It just makes me laugh thinking about it, because he loves it. He just loves the attention, and nothing would surprise me at all when it comes to him at all. There's nothing. We've seen him on the toilet. We've seen, seen
him off the toilet, drip drying. You know what I mean? We've seen him.
I think they're going to become like the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, except of Hawkins County Hotel and jail. I mean, hotel and breakfast and jail.
Right.
Bed and breakfast.
I love you guys, but I really have to go because I've got to get up early in the morning, so I'm going to have to go to bed. I'm really sorry, but thank you so much. It was such a privilege to come on, to be able to speak to Maricris tonight. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you. I'm sorry you didn't get much chance to speak, but I really do appreciate you.
It was really interesting. She's lovely. She's a lovely lady, really interesting to listen to, and I'm really glad I came on. And thank you to everyone in the chat for being so supportive and sending so much love to Maricris. I think it just means a lot.
Thank you for being here.
Okay, no worries. I'm going to leave now, but I'm going to say good night. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, darling. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's put towards tonight, especially Dee, because she's left a couple of super chats, quite good donations there, and that will all go towards finding Maya, whatever it goes towards, whether it be the searches, little things like, hotels, sunscreen, whatever it is, it all helps, doesn't it? And
it all costs money, you guys. It's not free. There's no like tax write-off or anything you're going to get for this.
Yeah, it's like you go in, Doug, going over to help, you put in your own fuel in your car. It's like is that what you call it there? Fuel?
I was sorry. I was reading Marlena. She's like, and thank you, Doug, for behaving. LOL.
Yeah, we don't see that often, do we? It's not a thing we see often.
Listen, I don't always cuss. I actually am a good human being, and I could actually have general conversation. I could not cuss, but when you talk about Donna Candace, it just breaks the shit out of you. Know what I mean?
Did you see Josh come in before?
Josh, I have you in a mental headlock, Josh.
He said you're looking really smart with your little shirt on.
I've got him in a mental headlock right now. He's in a mental headlock. And if he wants to come on with me later and get out of that mental headlock, he can. Unfortunately, this shirt's a little small for me. I had to
You've not worn it for a while, have you?
No, I'm just kidding. I had to push it out. That'd be funny if I was wearing no pants, right? And I just stood up.
Yeah. He said he's not seen you in a shirt before, I think.
It's actually not a shirt. It's a green screen. I'm actually not me. This is Gerard Butler for you guys right now. I had to push it out, Josh. That wasn't real. That was actually painful. It'd be funny though if my shirt was that short, right? Like the last time I wore this shirt was to court. You know what I mean? Like that's typically where I wear button-down shirts.
You can come up if you want, Josh. Oh, Jason.
He doesn't. Josh is actually, he just broke up with his fiance today. Josh is now single and looking, ladies. Josh is single. Love it or leave it, ladies.
Are you joking? He never has.
He's completely single. You guys hit him up on joshuadynamite@gmail.com. There's your mental headlock.
It might be a bit early. If he only split up with her today, he might not really want to speak to any women just yet. But maybe he hasn't.
Sorry.
Maybe you just winded him up.
I do. That was totally rude,
just getting him
social,
back.
unacceptable.
You're getting him back.
I should have never flipped him off. No, I'm not lying, Josh. I'm not a liar, Jason.
You're getting him back for last week.
I owe him a lot, dude. He's really put me lick pops and sassafras. Like he's got me. He's got my name all over the internet right now. Tug, you're lying, Lori. Goodness, I'm totally lying, Josh. It basically got married today, along with his quinceañera. He
got married. I don't know what to believe when you start talking. I have no idea. I don't know if he's split up. He's got married.
He had his quinceañera today. Josh did.
They
did the chair dance and everything. That's the wrong religion. Anyway, Josh is not single. Josh is happily in a YouTube relationship with an AI.
Who?
Artificial intelligence. It's just a fake. It's just a computer. He's got a setup. Have you ever seen his office? He's got he doesn't even have to ask Siri a question. It says, "Josh, your hair looks really great today." You know what I mean? Like he's got it set up to just give him compliments. He's a narcissist.
He's not a narcissist.
No, he's really not. He does have great hair though, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of his hair.
You're just jealous of his hair.
And I'm jealous. And he's 6'2", and I'm 5'11" and a half. Like I'm jealous. I'm just a jealous person. And I'm a shinner. That's what I am.
And how tall are you?
He says, "LOL, send me the link." No, do not send him the link. I will leave after he gets off. If you send him the link, I swear to God. Yeah, I always leave after he gets off. No pun intended. That's so bad. I didn't even mean to say it that way. Lord, I'm going Shummer Shinners. I'm sorry.
Stop it now. Behave.
I know, right? It's your channel.
You did behave yourself actually today. I was very surprised.
After that comment, I lost it. I went off. It's like
You're
a drinking
right.
problem. I just went off the end of it.
Amy, I'm just like, what? I don't know what to believe. Like 1 minute he's married, then he's divorced. Then I'm like,
you know what you should believe.
I'm just naive.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to tell you the truth right now. Ready? Lick pops.
It's in the chat. I posted it. I posted the link. Sorry, Doug.
I swear, Josh, if you come up right here, I'll have it out with you right now. I headbutt you with my hair. Look, Emma. She's pretending that wine hasn't been filled up twice.
Look, I'm not an alcoholic.
I know you went on camera, like you had to make a phone call or a call came in, but it was refill time. I get it.
I was getting the cat.
I was coughing. I was coughing when I shut my camera off, but you were refilling when you shut. We get it. It's fine.
I had a stray cat wandering around under the desk.
Under the desk?
It's the wine.
The desk? Today, Junior. What'd you say?
Hey, I might have a bit of a stutter. How do you know?
What happened?
Be careful.
Here, hold on. Alexa, turn her mic blue. Thank you. No change. It looked like it worked at first. It did. Now it's orange.
I don't even know what time it is.
Where's
here.
Josh?
Like,
Josh, you coming up or not, dude? I swear. If you don't come up soon, then you're gonna have to come on tonight.
10 past midnight here.
I'll call you when I go live in a few hours, Emma. Wake up and come on.
What, in a few hours? That'd be like 3 a.m.
Yeah. Why you don't need 8 hours. Like, you already got your beauty rest. You already look like it, so you don't need that much sleep.
Oh.
You're good. And thank you for your message at 2 this morning when I was sleeping.
What's with telling you about today? Asking you if you had any questions. Put some questions together for tonight.
I just didn't want it to be all my fault. Like, see, you text me late. I want people to know that you do text me. You don't even text me. You message your messenger and me. It's not even. You don't even have my number. You're like, I don't want to spend the 25 cents a minute. Oh, really?
Yes, so look who's here.
We caught him red-handed, people.
He was waving at me on behind
It's
the
his
scenes.
Halloween hand.
What's
Peace
that
out.
about?
Way to
Where's he
cancel him.
gone?
I dropped him. I didn't feel like he should be here.
No, you didn't. You don't have that access.
I know I really don't, but people actually probably thought I did for a second.
Oh, Emmett is
Come on,
beautiful
Joshua.
all the time.
He's scared. No, he's scared. That's what it is. He's scared. He's scared.
He's not scared.
Oh, he's back. Guess who's back?
Back again.
Really? Should I look at you like this? Look at Ellen and I are like, our necks hurt.
Hi. Anytime.
It looks like BK in disguise.
It doesn't look like
Josh looks like he's on every witness protection list right now.
Is it Josh, Jason, or BK?
The witness protection list. Look at him. He looks like he's got a trench coat on with nothing under it. Whoosh.
You can speak.
Come on, Joshy. Where you come on? You're gonna talk to us. See, mental headlock goes a long way, Josh. Not only did I screw with you and I got real estate in your head, I just screwed with your internet. That's how powerful the internet is.
He looks like he's out. Is he in the car?
He looks like Candace.
Whatever you call it. No, he doesn't look like Candace. He looks like BK. That was enough. Not connected, it said. I don't think he had any signal.
He looks like Candace. I'm going to hell. I'm so
and
sorry.
Huda, thank you for your super chats earlier on. That was really kind
it's
of
kind
you
of quality you
put
get on my
towards.
channel. You can come over there and get some bad comedy. Anybody? Bad comedy.
We enjoy your bad comedy. It's funny.
Right?
Especially at 5 o'clock.
Josh,
in the
let
morning.
it go. Let it go. Don't be frozen anymore. Come on, Joshua. Come up here. Come on, pal. Tell me I'm fucking funny. Tell
He's
me I'm
struggling,
funny.
I think, with the internet.
Yeah, he's struggling with life right now. Did you see his comments? Just to me, I mean, he's better than me.
He loves
He's
you.
taller than me.
I think he
gets more women than me. All this. I don't even. He's got an OnlyFans. I don't even have an OnlyFans. Josh does though.
He has an OnlyFans. What do people do on OnlyFans? Don't they do like naughty things on OnlyFans? I just
found out OnlyFans was yesterday. What is OnlyFans, Josh?
Do you post for photos, Josh? Josh.
Doug, your metal plate is messing with the reception.
That was actually my vasectomy. They,
yeah,
I told them they had to cut it in half, and they just put a metal rod in it. Yeah, it's a tripod, so when I'm filming, I don't move. It's a stabilizer.
So I was picking my son up from school, and then I hear you slandering my name, and telling me that I'm in a mental headlock.
Yeah, I still have you there. Actually,
you're not tall enough to put me in a physical headlock. You short.
Yes, I would get on the chair. I get on your gaming chair. Stand on in front of your new setup. I saw your new setup. You're showing off your setup. I was like, I'm gonna stand on his voice board that says "Lick Lick Pops" and "Sassafras" and all that shit. I was gonna stand on it, and I was gonna tell you who was boss when I did point. I was gonna point at you too. I was gonna do this, and I was gonna show you what was up. But I was gonna be taller than you because I was on your chair. Okay. I was gonna do that. I'll still do that.
I am curious. Why are you wearing a medium-sized shirt?
It's a medium. It's the only color I had that was purple.
Dude, your nipples look like dinner's done.
It's the only thing that doesn't fit you.
For like 10 years. That's why it looks like you could play ring toss on them. I could cut glass, so what? It's a hat rack. You're gonna make fun of it now?
Well,
at least my nipples are real, dude.
Yeah. What?
Oh, what's this?
I don't know how you're gonna
Who's
come back
this? This woman. Who's this?
Girl.
They're all girls.
Why do I keep getting messages from women half naked and then other women that are fully naked, but all asking me if I'm
How am I not getting any of those?
Because your shirt.
Yes. Okay. Really, dude?
I'm
getting
shirt.
5 Guys and Fries and JB squared sending me text.
Wow.
I'm getting Eagle 8 sending me like text saying JB and JB squared are in love with you.
You honestly, you do kind of look like a blown out version of Gerard Butler.
I know, right? You know what you look like since you're so tall? You know those little blow up things outside of like an auto dealership?
Yeah.
That's what you look like, bitch.
Dude,
now what?
Look
all blown out.
Look at
like
this
Don's
shirt.
butthole, all blown out. You are, Josh.
Oh, come
You
on.
can stand up and wet
Family
and drip dry.
show.
You can drip
Emma,
dry.
I
Family
can't
show.
believe that you
have to cut this
exposed
out.
him to your subscribers.
Dude, did you see JB's shirt today? It looked
Well-
so small. It was way smaller. It looked like this.
Well, yeah, JB's handsome.
Oh God,
Look,
put
see,
your
like, I
chest
haven't even
away.
showered.
We don't want to
I haven't even
see.
showered yet, but I'm on WFLA.
Sick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Jesus,
What,
what's
did you
going on
comb your hair too? You
No,
look
it's
so
still from the
stupid.
other night. I
You
don't
look
even shower.
so
It's not
stupid.
Saturday yet.
He's got gel in it. It looks like he's
You
been
look
gelling
like
it,
you
don't have
especially.
gel in it. This is actually no gel.
He
just
did it
handsome. I'm just
specially for
I'm
It's
100%
called
handsome.
grease.
Maricris. Yeah.
It's called pizza grease from his hands.
It's called actually the bagel and cream cheese, but you're whatever, Dick.
Did you have a bagel and cream cheese for
Yeah,
breakfast?
yesterday.
Oh wow, yeah. It looks like you're
I haven't
really
eaten
trying
yet.
to
I
fit
just I
into a
went straight to
medium.
the vodka at 8 a.m. You know what I mean? I had shit to do today. I had to start my day off with a kick.
Did you say you wore that shirt to court once?
It's the only collared shirt I have that goes.
Did your bail get revoked immediately?
The one they gave me when I got out of jail.
Yeah, the
they're
judge was
yeah,
like,
this is the one we have. It's a small. Like it'll work. I have a pair of underwear that
he
match
goes,
that.
you know, I was gonna drop all the charges, but you showed up in my.
I
collar."
actually had it buttoned, but I was starting to choke, and I was
I
like,
could
I haven't
tell.
worn this in a while, or my neck is swollen.
Where's that comment? There's a comment here
I
for
have to
you,
walk
Doug.
through a door sideways. I was just like, you see that?
It says,
Oh, that's a big arm, Josh.
where is
It's
it?
bigger than your 6'2"
oh
friend
no,
right
that's
there.
not it.
That's a nice
Is
size
it?
arm.
Shabaresh.
D says, Doug, I've finally warmed to you.
We love these.
We love you, D.
It's the worst name
I
that you
love.
could put
No,
up on the
it's
screen.
actually D. Thank you, D, for what you did. Like that's
Oh,
amazing.
don't worry, D. The worm will turn again.
Josh, I'm on top of you right now. I'll fart right on your head
Why would you do that?
because that's the only thing I can do above you. What do you want me to point? That doesn't do anything, does it?
Yeah. See,
Well, at
Does it
least you're at the
tickle, Josh?
top now. You were
Does it tickle, Josh?
looking up before.
Tickle,
Those are
tickle,
the
tickle.
banners.
so
Oh,
here's
shit.
the problem. You put up D's name and automatically
D finally
must-
warmed up to me. Do not kill this relationship.
You're going to do it. I don't have to do anything.
I'm going to kill this relationship myself. You're such a dick.
I mean, you
Are
are.
you going to show your BK beard for us today?
Yeah, why don't you come out of the dark?
I'm not. I'm
Whatever's
in
in the
my
dark
car.
comes to the light.
Yeah, you can show us just because
Whatever,
you're not in your
trench coat mafia. Why don't you just
specialist-
flash us?
Your
You and your
specialist
beard.
YouTube studio, you know. You can.
Jebediah Diaz, come on to lab. Straight out of the Amish. He got kicked out of. He's a Mennonite. Everybody, let's talk to Josh. Josh Red Palm.
Brother Abraham.
His hand is bleeding from churning butter.
What are people asking to say? I can't see the chat.
So Doug's on top now. LOL. Crime Justice says I've been on top since since she minus 2 people. Kat and I've been under Emma this whole time.
You've been staring like over the banners for most
I
of
kept
it.
looking up like is that God talking? No, that's just Emma. She's above there. She is.
Emma looks scared. Oh, look, it's BK.
Hey, when are you going to give your girlfriend her glasses back?
I don't know.
I like those glasses.
Those
They
glasses
look really trendy.
bring out your lips like Don Wells.
They look really trendy.
Yeah, it's called fashion, Doug. Go take off your purple collar.
You're like, dude, Doug, you wear the 3 same shirts in consecutive nights. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, because I only own 4 shirts, and this is the 4th one, Dick.
Is it really only 4?
Is your real name Dick or not?
No,
It's Josh, right? 4 letters.
it's Josh. Yeah.
4 letters.
Jesse says that I need to be
Jesse.
here to keep you two straight, really.
Doug has never been straight.
I'm never gonna be gay with Josh.
What?
He does gay for pay.
Dude, worry about your own.
I will not pay for it.
Problems.
I'll buy one of his shirts though, because if you go to my channel from last night, I promoted Josh all night long, and you can also PayPal Josh instead of me. At what is it again? At no thanks. That's my cash app.
Doug wears collared purple shirts.
You guys
at
go to my description if you want to
gmail.com.
donate to Josh straight through me. Go ahead and do that, and just put tell Josh thank you.
Sherry says you need to shave because she's starting to look a bit like BK. No, she didn't actually say you were starting to look a bit like BK. That was just me saying that. But she said you need to shave.
I don't know who Sherry is.
Can you get the rest of your cheeseburger out of your beard from this morning? Jesus. You should have looked at that before you came on. You had the glasses. The hat is on point. You got a big bill. I like that.
Oh,
Really
so
takes
last
the focus
night,
off your face. It's beautiful. I love it.
last night, guys, right after the live,
I'll
the
tell you what,
Wells
if I didn't like
live,
Josh, I don't think I could pick on him like this because he's so easy to roast.
Shush. It's my channel. Okay. Look, he's good.
That's good. That's for the best.
So last night after the stream, right, I decided, guys, that I was gonna spray my face because I'm so pale. Being in the UK, it's like 11 degrees here or something.
You do look nice in orange today.
I was gonna spray my.
I want to say Josh's hat like doesn't give your face justice. Like the emblem on his hat is orange. Like your face is like, you have better shade. I've been
to Jamaica for 6 months.
Hey, orange is the new black. Welcome.
Orange.
It's always prison references with you,
right? The reach around, I love you, and the prison wallet. Those are the 3 things I live by.
You have a prison wallet.
So do you.
No, I don't use it the same way.
Just hope a lighter doesn't turn sideways inside you when you're going in.
Let's just put it this way: my prison pocket's way tighter than yours.
Right. Baruch atah, you annoy me.
What is? Who said I need to shave? Why would I need to shave? What am I shaving for? I like
the public hair off your face.
No, it's not gonna happen. I mean, not anytime soon. I'm sorry, I have testosterone in my
It does help with the double
chin.
It does help hide the double chin. I'm gonna start growing mine out.
We did think that you were.
Chin, no, the other
I think
one.
you need to trim it though because you're starting to look a bit.
Like Tutan Shally. He looks just like Allie. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Josh is actually a sexy mofo. Have you seen him on my streams? I'm surprised you haven't left me for him yet.
She tried. I didn't let it happen.
She tried. He's like, I was going to be on the show instead of you. She went to her backup. I couldn't. Yeah, it was me. Yeah. I want to hit that play. You hit the play button, people, and buy that sweatshirt.
That's a nice sweatshirt.
Crime Story's obsessed.
Why didn't you put like, share, and subscribe? All you did was put the YouTube button. What does that mean?
I don't know, because I'm just advertising the channel, aren't I?
Some people might think it's an arrow and just look left.
This is Indigo, for anybody who wants one. It's bonfire. Go across or under any of my videos. You can have a look.
Indigo out for ship. Indigo out for ship.
And this is small, obviously, because I'm only little.
I actually do like those glasses, Josh. Those are pretty pimp.
I didn't ask your opinion on them, Doug.
Are those is it rose lenses? Are those rose?
They're not rose lenses, no.
Rose. Okay, maybe I'm colorblind.
I like your shirt more than I like my glasses.
You're such a dick. Thank you for lending it to me.
I don't like the shirt.
You don't like his shirt?
No.
It's purple for the awareness month. Is it not purple for what we're doing? Shut up, Cher.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Josh, really?
I love how he said, I wore this to court earlier. That's just like unbelievable.
Not earlier. This is the last court date. Like yesterday.
So we have a question. Is Candace going on the Dr. Phil? Well, we've seen photos of them stood on a balcony.
Candace is at Louis Vuitton spending Dr. Phil bucks as we speak. She'll be on the show.
They're staying in a house with like a white balcony at the back, and apparently it's nice. And somebody's with them. I don't know who's gone with them. Because whoever it is taking videos and pictures of them. So I'm guessing there's 3 of them there. So I don't know who the third person is.
Probably Jose.
No, I don't think it'll be Grandis because I don't think she's come back unless she's
drug dealer. They brought their drug dealer with them, so they could
Emma did Doug completely kill your show?
Totally killed it. She's gonna have to cut out this whole last half.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep the last 5 minutes.
I heard.
No, you should keep the first part of it. The last half you should cut out. Because Josh, ever since you brought him up, it's ruined it. The energy.
We were driving. I was picking my son up for school. We were driving. I go, oh, listen, Doug's talking. And I turned it up really loud. And
they got out of the car.
Doug says, "When there's horse shit, what is it? When there's horse shit, there's a horse
somewhere. There's a horse somewhere.
unbelievably poetic of you to say
That's
that in
what I
front
do.
of
That's
three
Yeah.
women. In front of 3 women, you caveman. You
Well, what do
are a degenerate. Do you understand that? You're talking about horse crap
calling me a caveman? I would never be a
in
caveman.
front of 3 women.
Yeah, apparently it was a nice
Well,
house.
2.5, including you, Josh.
Yeah, now that's only now it's
Right,
only
on
1.5.
Fridays and every other Thursday. Right.
What? But seriously,
Let's go to the Blue Clam, Doug. Let's go to the Blue Clam.
Why
It's
are
on the
you
way to
bringing up
Searching.
horse crap
Whatever.
with women and then don't tell Emma what you said last night? Tell her what.
Why don't you show us who you really are? Show us your face.
Yeah, I didn't watch last night's live. Did you do a live last night? I've been busy all
I
day.
proposed to you and you didn't get on there, so it was like I give
he
up.
did. Oh, now, Doug,
Now
tell
Josh
her
and I are
what
married.
word you used. And by the way, our demographic is like,
I can't understand
35 to
normal. I
70
can't
year old
understand
women.
normal thinking right now, so I'm not going to bring that up, Josh.
Right, and Doug goes on to use the C word.
It's. I said it's an acronym.
Candace. The word
Acronym.
Candace?
No.
Candace, yeah.
Can't understand normal thinking. I abbreviated. I acronymed.
Or see you next
and,
Tuesday.
No, you guys made it seem like that's the thing, but it was can't understand normal thinking.
Right.
I put periods in between each letter. I didn't spell it out the way that it's said.
No, you didn't spell it out. You
Josh,
said
you know what, dude? Grab your ear, Josh, and I'm gonna grab.
You're the one that did it, dude.
Yeah, if we're out in Australia, it would just be normal.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we're not, so there you go.
I did a Gulf Coast girl. No, don't make me flatten your
a very
tires
bad word.
again on your motorhome. Right, I'll leave. Don't make me do it. I'm gonna make your bird
saying. Radio Gods says, Emma, you have the patience of a saint. I'm a paramedic. I've got to have the patience.
Well, actually, one more miracle, she'll be a saint.
You know, when you like walk into somebody's
Right.
house and they want to tell you, you say to them, "So what's the problem today?" Well,
Doug.
25
Satin.
years ago.
Satin is the problem, you know.
And you're like,
basically, I have to go to Corinthians 3-14, and I just have to say that because the body. Right? Stop it, dude. You made it.
Shush.
Sometimes a spack on my
Shush.
ass.
Just stop talking. That's
I just
better.
laughed.
Just stop talking. That's better. Okay.
After the cocaine Olympics, my daughter just likes to scroll in my hand.
At least you can mute him.
And next thing you know, she got gone, and I was like, Candace, if she ever gets gone while twirling my hand, I'll just do a couple lines, and then I'll make a YouTube channel. And the next thing you know, we'll be on our way to California, and then Dr. Phil will be like, dude, I really feel for you, Don, and let me give you a hug, and then he'd be like, Don, I know you're guilty.
That's better.
Do you remember those special ed trailers in high school when the kids weren't very smart and they had to take them to the parking lot trailers? That's what they would take Doug out there and he would just do his little rants out there.
Oh, Dee, thank you. That's really kind. Thank you very much.
How do I put myself backstage?
After Emma,
is there a way to punish myself?
It's not a problem.
Put me in the corner. I'll put myself in the corner. Where do I push the button?
Yeah, I can mute him. Do you want me to press him? It's great having all this power. A woman with power. It's great.
You should see what he does to me on his live stream. It's ridiculous. Like, what is that?
This fire behind me is getting very warm. I can feel my bum getting warm.
Look at him. Look at Rain Man. Look at him.
It's a bag.
Oh, God. What's he doing? I'm going to have to turn the screen off if he carries on.
I know. He's reaching in. Yeah. Thanks.
Is that something for you? I didn't know. It was stuck in the. I know.
You were so inappropriate. It's scary.
Your beard is inappropriate, dude.
In Hollywood.
Not to mention,
stay home.
Way in. Emma, I'm not done with his beard. Your beard is inappropriate, dude. And I said that with inappropriate, not inappropriate. I said it wrong. It's still whatever it is.
We can't.
You've already seen it. You don't need to see it. You've seen it.
Exactly. I've seen it.
Yeah. I look like I'm part of the Taliban.
You're like you're part of Blood Money Benny.
No.
I'll keep muting myself. Don't make me.
No. Benny's is nasty. Mine is full and luscious.
Mine's full of muscles.
Chris's Airstream one day.
You better stand down. Stand down.
Hey, Dilsh, take us to Dallas so we can run over.
Hey, D-Manch, can you ship us off to Czechoslovakia?
Hey, D-Ranch, can you file a report to get our YouTube channel?
How long really is it to Port St. Lucy's?
It's way down at the very tip.
Hey, D-Manch, get me a one-way ticket to Hawaii. So I'm not coming back.
I got a one-way ticket.
Get me a one-way ticket to Australia.
Could you imagine? He's like, hey, Dills. K-Man. D-Manch, come here.
Hey,
D-Manch,
hey,
get on the boat. K-Dog, can you get me some coffees?
D-Man's
take us to Hawaii, D-Manch.
Who's K-Dog?
Karen,
come on. It's D-Manch and K-Dogs. Carolicious. D-Manch, Carolicious, come here. Let's have group meetings. D-Manch put in that legal complaint, D-Manch.
I was talking before, but you cut me off, Doug. Do you realise?
he does that a lot.
So, are you going to stop talking just for a minute? Yeah? Stop. Just for a sec. I was just going to reply to this comment here. I applaud you for being tolerant, and I was going to say because of the job. And I was saying before, you say to somebody, what's wrong with you today? And they say, well, 25 years ago, and Doug, stop. Just stop. I just can't concentrate on what I'm going to say with him here. It's just
I understand.
Even if he's on mute, he's there.
Did you mute him?
He's muted himself. Where's he gone now? Toilet break again, probably.
Yeah, he's going to take a dump.
And you have to say to people, no, today. What's wrong today? Yes, well, 25 years ago. Oh, my God. And you're like, no, today. What's wrong today? Okay, well, 17 years ago. Right, I don't really care about 17 years ago. Where's he gone?
I don't know. I dealt with this for 4 hours last night. It was a lot.
Oh, God.
Oh, what? It was lick pops.
Lick pops.
Yeah. He says things that don't make sense a lot. Did you hear about the poll question he put up?
No. Oh, yeah. You were. I was there when you said. You asked me. To read it and see if it made sense. And no, it didn't. But I answered yes anyway.
Why would you do that? Don't encourage it.
Well, I didn't know what to put.
For 5,000, Alec?
I was looking at it and thinking, what do I put to this? Yes,
it's
no.
Alex, not Alec.
But it is. What time is it here now?
Are you starting to do more live streams?
Well, to be honest with you, I have anxiety for about 2 hours before I do a live stream. Like I started off doing this knowing that I was just going to make recorded content. And I saw everybody else going live and I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. Not for any other reason, not because I wanted any super chats or anything like that, just because I could see people doing it and everybody around me like AB, and I just thought, oh, I'll give this a go. And I do it and I feel empowered afterwards. And then afterwards, like give it a few days and then I get nervous again at the thought of it. Like I really just admire you guys that can just sit there every night and do it like no problem at all. Well, it makes me like really anxious.
Well, I don't do it every night. Doug does. He has no shame though.
No. Like he's listening to
That's
us
why
now.
I'm on the John right now with you guys.
Oh my God.
Like, let's take this to the bathroom. I'll do this.
Hey, Dills, can you take us to the porta potties?
Hey, Dills, can you get me some toilet papers, pass it down? The double plies, 2 plies.
Do you think he actually was like using the toilet, or do you think he was like using something else whilst
he was
sat
using
on the
2 things at one time?
Look at that dog's face.
And by the way,
Chris Flower says $10 for you, Emma. We love this trio.
You do well. You really do.
Thank you, Chris. Oh, thank you.
You do a great job. And having Doug on is live stream suicide.
Yeah, a few people have tried to tell me, but I just think, I'm one of these people that I prefer to work somebody out myself, and if I get on with
Just
them and
because
I'm
Winston
happy,
licks his crotch on my pillows.
yeah, like as long as they're fine with me, that's all I care about. That's all.
Josh, you disgusting. Why would you even look, Josh? You took your glasses off to look at my dog licking himself. His dog
was giving his pillow a go last night during our live stream.
A go? No. What does that mean, Josh?
It means giving it a go. It means he was going at your pillow. Go.
Look at that face. Do you think really that face would go at my pillow?
Yeah, I do actually. I saw it.
What about this face?
I think that face has also.
Shut. Don't answer, Josh. I like my pillows. I got a body pillow in the car.
Trunk. Emma, Doug, I complimented him last night, and I'm really not going to make a habit of this. Doug has a great heart, and he's willing to help anybody, and so he's the best. He really is. He's great.
He is. He's lovely, and
he's so funny, and
he's always been perfectly fine with me, and so
goofy and weird.
You guys actually make my day too. You know what I mean?
Cross-eyed.
It's such a shit day sometimes for us, but
Wears tight
getting on
shirts.
here, you guys, knowing Josh's situation is worse than mine. That makes me feel a lot better when I get him on my stream. So it really ups my morality. So I just, every time I see Josh suffering and like,
what situation's that?
Below his mic. He actually was above his mic last night. He actually was. Last night he was
JT.
Good.
Thank you.
Dude,
That's
you
really
beat
nice
me like 4 hours. At what point? This guy has sprayed.
I paid you up front for 5.
No, you didn't.
did.
This guy sprayed Raid in his mouth. He takes his nasal
Doug,
drip.
I think I love you. So what am I afraid? I think I love you. Don't be afraid, D. I'm single and available. And it won't even cost you a super chat.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
Oh, D, thank you.
We've been trying to get him a date, and it's just not going well.
I deserve a good woman. She deserves a good man. So as soon as we can find her one, we'll switch off.
Who deserves it? Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh, she says, Doug, I think I love you. So what am I afraid of?
So what am I so afraid of?
It amazes me that women hit on him.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, Carlton hit it up. It's not unusual to be loved with me anymore.
Look what Sherry says.
Not unusual to get super chats anymore.
Yuck.
Just email me with a naked picture or some more. Like Josh gets. Josh is like to me, he's like, you've never gotten that stuff before? It's like, no. It's like, I get it all the time, but I'm married. I'm like, way to rub it in. Like, you have a girl and you get people sending you those kind of photos. That's kind of weird, Josh, by the way. I'm not going to really, I don't judge you, but it's Emma's show. Like, if I were her, I would be judging you right now. But for the most part, you're just like
JT's
me. Dude. You got a big heart, and we just like to have fun, bro. And we know when, what it really means at the end of the day and where we stand. And Emma too. Like, you guys, the friendships that I've created on here, along with the people and the subscribers, it really is amazing. You guys, it's like a big family, and it's fun. It really does get us out of our element of the sadness.
I love you too, JT.
Yeah. Well, I always wanted to.
JT loves you.
I always thought you seemed like a nice guy, and I always wanted to reach out to. I was talking to AB behind the scenes. I was talking to AV Watchman. I was talking to.
I love you even more,
Amanda, and I wanted to reach out to you, but I tended at the time when you had this bromance with BK, it set me back.
I didn't really have the bromance that he had.
I didn't really want to be
That's kind of how
part of
I
that.
feel about our bromance.
We're just, it's either love it or leave it with me and Josh, and we seem to be coming back to each other. No homo.
Most of the time, I leave it.
D has a Lamborghini.
Does he?
Thank you, Sherry. It was very nice of you to say.
I think I already love you.
Oh, D.
But it doesn't have to do with your Lamborghini. I think it's because you accept me now. Thank you.
I love you too, Cindy.
I love you too, Josh. I love you too, Emma.
Chris,
I love you
You
more.
know, Ernie'd be like, I love Ernie too. I love me too.
Doug, what kind of
Don.
car do you
Yeah.
have?
Me?
Yeah.
It's a bus pass. No, it's a Buick LeSabre. Why? 2004.
Nice?
It's a 2004 luxury car.
A
It's got
luxury.
like,
There's no such thing as a 2004 luxury.
Actually, it is. It's got like the laser. You can see like your speed limit in the windshield. It's got everything that you would want before navigation came out. Like, it's got everything.
Do you
like,
have
it's got
Toyota Dukes?
You can play those things. They used to be, what are they called? Tapes.
Yeah.
Play those. They have like a CD thingy. I don't know what to do with that. I don't own a CD anymore.
It's good to know that your situation.
I'm good with an old car. I don't need anything.
Do you
I'm
have
good.
a Toyota
I'm
Dukes
frugal.
over there?
Do I?
Do you have them over in America? Toyota Duke?
I love you too, Jesse.
No?
I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Oh.
What is that? Is it nice?
It's nice. It's a 2014 Toyota Duke.
Why do I picture you in a Mini Cooper, just like drinking tea on your way to work on the wrong side of the road?
Do you drive a Mini Cooper?
She looks like she
I
would,
did
right? Like
have
from
a
the
Mini.
Italian Job.
I had a Mini once, a New Wish one. But
did you have the flower? Did you put like a flower in it and stuff?
No.
Did you have like a VW Bug
that
too,
car,
or no?
Dude. You got to send me a picture of your car.
I will. It's not bad. It's Taupe or whatever. It's like it's TAUPE. It's actually a for that year it was a specialty color.
Car, yeah.
Yeah, you could tell that they couldn't match it up from the dents that they had on the bumper. I bought it from one owner. He was 80 years old. He had it from when he bought it, and he tried to give me 4 extra snow tires. He came from Washington.
Tried to give me snow tires. Did you tell him you live in LA?
I couldn't know. I was like, I have no place for snow tires. Sell those online, and instead of 37, I'll just give you 27. And he said, yeah. I didn't think he'd say yes, but I saved $1,000 on the car. It runs great. It's a beautiful car.
That's true.
But I mean, no matter how ugly my car is, I could be in it right now and not even wear those sunglasses, and people would be like, damn, nice car, Doug, and your eyes are beautiful. Like, I wouldn't have to have those sunglasses. I'm like, you look like you're in a rental. And your face is covered up. We don't even have to see your face.
I think I need to get some more wine.
Can you take that thing off his face so I can see how angry he really looks?
Chester.
Chester.
Hello.
Well, we just butterfly kissed.
No, we didn't.
We totally did. I felt we did this thing in front of people. We did this and this. And people saw us looking in each other's eyes. We did like.
No, they didn't.
I had a look on my face too. I didn't think it was like that.
This is my perfect kitty. This is my perfect dog.
That's not a dog.
That's not even a real cat, is it?
Yeah, but did you? Oh, you're not going to get it, are you? Did you not? Did you not watch?
Why are you looking around like someone swatted you right now? Like someone.
Because there's something moving in the room. Did you not watch?
Winston, stop that.
Did you not watch? Did you not see Don's message to me where he said, "You're walking around your perfect property with your perfect dogs."
Yeah, you got a perfect life with your perfect tea bags.
Perfect life, perfect dogs. I don't drink tea.
You don't drink tea? Oh.
No, it's a Siamese.
Don likes tea bags.
It's racist, dude, to even think that all English people like tea.
That's not true. I have 2 color TVs, bro. I'm not
racist. I didn't say
my
you're
racist. My computer's even color.
I can't stand tea. What? No. Or coffee.
I like hot toddies.
No.
Somebody send that to me. 223.
Love hot toddies. 223.25.
Hot toddies.
It's amazing.
He said,
but
you
if
walk
you drink
around
too many hot toddies before you do a live stream, you kind of get a hottie toddy live stream. It kind of weird. It goes straight. Yeah, it's. My bed is made. My dog just kicked the crap out of all the pillows and rearranged the bed for actually. The whole cover. Actually, the main cover that was on was all switched over.
Doug,
don't judge me.
D loves you.
D, yes, you can make it for me. Actually, I'll buy a new bed. I really want one higher off the ground that's bigger. So,
oh, D said, Doug, your bed is not made. Can I make it for you? Did I like the way I said it?
Did
Do
you
you
not hear
like
me
it?
just like last minute talking to her that way? Yeah, I like how your microphone changes colors while you look at me in the eyes. Say my name, Emma. Say my name.
Douglas.
No, no thanks. Call me no thanks.
Shithead.
That's my safe word right now, dude.
No
Stop.
thanks.
Shithead. Dummy.
Sassy.
Was that the name? Was that the name you were looking for there, Bubs?
No. Let me be Frank with you, and you can be Sally, and tomorrow we'll switch.
You're all about switching for some reason.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you're going to go live tonight, guys? I'll be asleep by then.
Absolutely not.
No, I'm not going to invite him on my channel at 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight.
I'm not coming on. I have plans tonight.
Give him a night off.
He's got to go to court and get the final separation from his fiance because now Josh is single. So, ladies, the weekend is coming up. If you're looking for a good time, you can go to any boys' bathroom wall in any bathroom that's a boys' bathroom and get Josh's number off the wall. Give him a call for a good time. It's way better than Tinder.
Call me daddy.
Oh, man.
They misspelled Davy. Call me Davy, and they actually misspelled it to daddy.
Yeah, dude, I'm single. How's that? Does that make you feel better?
I'll put a ring on it.
I think you two have got a bit of a bromance going on.
He does have a great beard, though, if you'd like not completely
Doug,
look at it.
Doug.
What?
Do you
God, that's sexy.
swing? Do you swing that way?
No, I don't even have a baseball bat. Jesus. There's no bend in this arrow, if that's what you're talking about. Actually, there is. I could bang around a corner, but that's God's choice. But like, there's no bend in this arrow. Like, don't get that wrong. No, I'm not single. Well, I'm single, but I'm not. It's not like it's by like choice.
Why don't you just hey, calm down?
Or like I'm identifying as a glass of milk at this point.
Look at him trying to talk himself out.
You're making me blush because you know what? Like, it's not like that. It's kind of weird that she would even ask me after she's been like, "Will you marry me? I know I'm in the UK. You know, you could fly me out and I'll live with you in that bed that's unmade and all this stuff. I'll bring my cat and my daughter." She did that. I had to turn her down. Now look what she's doing to me, trashing me right now on live.
I haven't asked you.
You said you'll throw away. You want me to bring this up? You said you'll throw away the UK and come out here in one day. It was a whole poem.
Show me
you
that.
You wrote
message,
a whole
then.
poem.
Show me
I'll
that
throw
message.
away the UK in one day.
Turn it around.
I love you, Doug, not Josh. Okay.
Okay.
Later we'll have some tea and crumpets and drive on the wrong side of the road in LA.
Crumpets.
That's how.
Oh, wait a minute.
That you wrote that.
Minute.
Play
Turn
that
the
back.
screen round then.
That actually all rhymed, and I didn't even mean that was off the cusp.
This is what it said. I'll throw the UK away if you stay away because Doug is actually gay.
No, it says roses are reddish, violets are bluish. If it wasn't for Christmas, we'd all be Jewish.
That's true, actually.
That's what it said.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, Baruch atah.
No, don't come to the UK.
Doug's not allowed to come.
I'm not allowed to leave the state.
Yeah, that's probably true, actually.
Dick. Seriously, you're the one that looks like you're hiding. You look like every dude that's in the witness protection program right now.
Yeah,
you do.
No, he's looking like Benny.
Why do you keep saying that?
Then?
I'm going to leave your show. I'm going to leave your show and never come back. Keep calling me Benny.
I didn't call you Benny, honey.
It's the beard.
Did you catch that, Benny?
Yeah.
Hanna?
What about all the teeth? Did you notice that?
They're real. Those are real, aren't they? Why aren't they? I thought Hispanics usually use the silver plating, but your teeth look very nice.
Hispanics?
Very nice. No, you look good. I like it.
The Hispanics.
Yeah, my color TVs told me that.
I'm not sure when Candace does the...
I'm wearing purple and it really brings out my lips, you said, dude. That's not cool.
She doesn't seem to want to do any interviews, really, does she? She doesn't want to speak to anybody. Bit like Grandis.
That freaking mic, your mic is really cool. I'm really jealous of your. Did you see her mic, Josh?
It's a quadcast.
That's so cool.
The autism
colors. Shit changes colors while she's talking.
Yeah. It's a hyper quadcast. It was quite expensive.
Is it wireless? Is it wireless, or do you have a wire?
No, it's a USB microphone.
I didn't see a wire. Can you hold it back up? Let me see the bottom. Okay. I didn't see.
And then you can
there is
headphones.
I'll tell you right now, there is no such microphone that's good wireless for a computer. It's just not.
No, I always would do wired stuff or USB to. Like I use I don't even like wireless headset.
I used to have this.
That's actually a nice
great mic.
though.
A very nice mic.
But
you should send that to me. How much would that cost for you to send that to me?
Well, you could just buy one for less.
$16,
I know, but
$20.
I want her address so I can get to her.
Oh God.
There's only this. It doesn't plug in with a USB. It's just
right. It's made to
you
go.
Can get a dongle. You can get a dongle, which means
it's an STD that Doug acquired in Vietnam.
Like this. This is a dongle, and it goes to like a 3.5 jack. So if you have like a USB-C, so you can actually. That's what I use for this mic when I'm on this mic. So I have to use a dongle because depending on what kind of attachment you have. So you can always get one of these for like $10-12 from Target or Walmart. You guys, if you've got a problem and you've got a microphone like she has, and you have a different setup on your phone or your laptop, just get something. It's called a dongle. It's real cheap.
It's Gulf Coast Girl. It's called a Hyper Quadcast. Yeah. I Googled what is the best microphone for podcasting.
D Lambo, just email me at imnothanksnews@gmail.com. Sorry, Emma, what was that? I'm just kidding. Look at Josh's face is still covered by Gulf Coast Girl.
I don't even know what I was saying. Like, it's too late. Like, I'm about to fall asleep.
You were proposing to Josh. He was about to give your answer. What was it?
Is there something else in this?
She says I look like Benny Keys, so there's no chance.
On my channel, that would be blocked right away. You would actually lose your membership and everything else if you said that on my channel.
Well, then remind me when I go back on, and I'll say it again.
Yeah, right. I know, because BK is always coming out of your mouth, isn't he? That's so weird. No, that's so weird. I'm going to go to hell for that one. I'm so sorry. I know, right? Back to old Doug. Back to old Doug. There we go. Right.
Yeah.
When you become a professional live streamer,
professional like yourself?
No, not
like some fancy goggles.
Like you.
Yeah. No, I'm professional. I got a fake. This is a green screen. I'm in a van right now.
Yeah. When you become a professional like Doug, and you go live every single night, twice, 3 times a day.
It's because my family hates me, Josh.
This is because he's not got a life.
My nose is actually up to the mic right now, Josh. This is my pissed face.
Good.
Angry face.
Anyway, that hype. I've used the Hyper one. It's a really nice microphone, but you got to get an interface. Like,
is Josh muted? XLR. Is Josh muted right now? I can't hear him.
No, but you will be in a minute if you don't shut up.
Shit, I can hear him. I'm sorry. I'll mute myself.
You got to get an XLR interface, and
what's that?
Well, so what you need is Did you hear your cat was meowing earlier?
Yes.
And your mic picked it up.
It's because the cat was on her lap, Josh.
Yeah, so you could hear it in the background. So what's this interface and what does it do?
Well, they're called low frequency microphones. So when you have the microphone right next to your face, it only picks up the sound that bounces off like your chest and not sound in the back.
Would I have to get rid of this? My colorful microphone?
Yeah. At some point.
No, there should be
oh my God. I've only used it twice.
Well, you can't plug it. It doesn't have an XLR plug-in, does it? Doug's.
XLR plug-in.
Right there, Josh. You see that, Josh, right here? The 2 buttons?
Look. It's got a microphone plug-in. I can plug my microphone in. So that's the lead for the
Yeah.
And then that's the microphone lead. So there's 2 leads.
You'll need that.
I'll show you. I'll send it to you. I'll show you what I mean. I'll send it to you on your phone number, because that's what you gave me instead of Doug.
Really? And I've only got a Skype number? I'm so done.
My boyfriend says D. Lambo loves Doug. I think he's trying to divert your attention.
Yeah, what's going on, dude? D Lambo is really trying.
Lord,
yeah, she's really trying here. She likes you, Doug, and my boyfriend's trying to divert your attention away from me, I think, onto D.
Who's your boyfriend?
Yes,
this guy here, Bullis. Bullis?
Who was the guy on the other night that was drinking vodka on your couch?
He's Egyptian. Oh, that was my boyfriend's friend. They're surgeons. Yeah.
It's funny, Doug. Everybody seems to have somebody, but you.
Like that was my boyfriend's friend staying over. Like I can't even get a girlfriend's friend to stay over. I can't even get a friend to stay over, and you're having your boyfriend's friend stay. How the hell is that? That's not okay in my book.
He said, "I can't even get a friend to stay."
I can't. I don't. I can't even use a life.
That's because you don't have any friends. That's probably.
Yeah. I'm here with the only two that I have contact with.
What about D?
Yeah, D will come.
I'm waiting for D to email me.
Well, she's from Manchester.
I'll go wherever. I hate California.
I love you too, Bullis.
Doug, you might have to fight me for Doug. Unbelievable.
Look up.
Jeez. I thought Lori hated me
there's-
just a second ago.
I guess there's somebody for everybody, huh?
There'll be no fighting, ladies.
You see, I've got a thing for Egyptians. You see, Doug.
Right?
That's the problem. You'd have to start dyeing your hair dark and growing your chest hair. You know.
How long? Did you tell me how I had to jump? Shave my head? What do you want me to do? Tuck it, untuck it? Let me know. I'll do whatever. I mean, no problem. Listening to authority.
Oh my
Especially
gosh.
if she has a Lambo. I listen to authority.
It's not about the Lambo. It's
It
about
really
somebody's personality.
Oh, he has a Lamborghini.
My Lamborghinis. I have a Lamborghini.
Who has a Lamborghini?
I don't even know.
This lady that likes Doug in the chat.
Where?
My girl D.
D.
Oh,
His
shoot,
girl
shoot.
D now.
D, what are you what are you doing later?
D lives in Monte
Wait,
Carlo.
all of a sudden you're single now, Josh?
For a Lamborghini, I might be.
Really? You have a price?
Yeah.
That's really sad, dude. I thought you were better than that. Can't win me over with a Lambo if I'm in love. Because you don't have to pay insurance for when you're in love.
Yeah, you do.
Lambo
life
that's
insurance.
a lot of insurance per year, especially if it's not a daily driver, right?
What kind of Lambo? What year? I just need to know.
Really, now it doesn't really matter what year. It's a Lambo. You have a Lambo, Josh? No.
No, I don't. But I have a nice car.
Oh
It's
God.
not how big your car is. It's how you use it.
That's
The
what you've been told
boyfriend
your whole
says,
life.
let's go to Monte Carlo and introduce Doug to D. He's definitely trying to get your attention away from me.
Let's go. Oh, fuck. I like to travel. I like short walks on the beach.
Short walks. On the
Sure.
Whisper sweet nothings into each other's ears.
2018 Lambo.
I'm in. She's got to have a Lambo because that's her last name.
She says 2018. Does that
I don't
mean it's
if it was a
2018?
if
So
she told me
Are you exclusively with Doug? Is that how that there's no knock knock?
I'm an exclusive kind of guy. If someone wants to come and hang out, like I wouldn't hang
Nobody
out with
does.
multiple people. Like it's not like I'd be on here every night and be like, hey, I'd like to be with you tomorrow night. Just hit me up. Like I don't have a black book. I don't have a bullpen. Matter of fact, I don't even have a game plan. This is the best it gets
You
right here.
do.
This is
You
on
do.
the cusp. This is on the cusp.
You're going to.
I'm a gentleman.
Vista.
I'm a compassion of the camera, and I just love to be loved. That's all I want.
I love to be loved.
That's all I want.
My family hates
Oh
me.
my God! It's time to end the broadcast.
That's what I love.
Doug has one meltdown per show where he
I
talks
had
about
one moment. We call it a moment, not a
He
meltdown.
talks about
Hey!
alimony.
What do you mean?
I don't have a lot of meltdowns, Josh. Thanks. Most of my meltdowns are cursed by you.
Lucky
You didn't.
Doug. What does that mean? You're not lucky because I don't have one. Ugh.
What?
Bullis.
You have apparently now you have a boyfriend and a boyfriend's friend that stays over. I didn't even know you had a boyfriend. Does he know you were cheating on him with me over the online that we didn't even? Does he know about that?
Show me the evidence. Show me the evidence. Yeah.
You just told me 2 seconds ago my boyfriend's friend slept downstairs after doing body shots.
No, the evidence of our relationship online.
You want me to show you a picture? You want me to show you that picture you sent me? Of you in your helicopter? It was.
Yeah, but I also
you obviously sent it to Josh too, because he has the same picture.
I sent it to Jason. Yeah.
D. I'm definitely single. D. Hit me up. I don't have an OnlyFans.
You're making the boyfriend upset now. Look, he's saying what? Question mark. He's you're getting him angry.
You guys want
Stop
receipts?
winding him up. Stop winding him up.
You guys want receipts?
Come on,
I'll give you receipts. I'm gonna show that one picture of you in that outfit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, go on.
That outfit. What do you call it? A work outfit? Whatever. Yeah, that's sexy. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you. Here it is. She sent me something. She's in an outfit.
Yep, I've got clothes on.
You're in trouble now, Emma.
I also sent that to Kat and to Josh. And
I know. That's why now it's not special to me anymore. Like that was my screensaver on my computer.
None of us reacted weird.
That was my Josh, you called. First thing you did was say, did you get the same picture I did? That's the first thing I got from you this morning. And then you hung up on me when I said yes.
Once again, show the receipts.
Hello.
Show the receipts.
Oh, do you want to see the receipts? Oh, shit. Okay.
I did say last night that she sent me a photo. Then you said, she gave me the same one. And that was on live stream. But it doesn't matter, Doug.
What does it say? The lab, 2:50 p.m. The lab, 2:50 p.m. I'll prove my point. Oh, he's off now. See, he rage quit.
He's gone. No, where's he gone?
It's rage quit. That's called rage quitting. Oh, really?
I'm here.
Yeah, I thought you rage quitted. That would have been way better.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm in love with D. You can't talk me out of it now.
Good. Yes, you be in love with D.
I'm gonna swear to God.
She's got a Lambo.
You have a boyfriend. That's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Josh, that hat looks oversized. Thank you.
Does he know CPR? Does he know CPR? Emma, do you work with him?
I would think so. He's a surgeon.
5, 6, 7.
Wait, your boyfriend's a surgeon?
Yeah.
Plastic surgeon.
Well, that's cool because Doug's had surgery before. Yeah. So there's something in common.
Well, he said he likes to chop things off, but he doesn't like to put them back.
So he doesn't do an addictomy?
No.
I have no
acid. He'll take a dick. He'll take a dick from me.
He doesn't need one.
Gosh, any cock will do. Right? You're so bad, Josh. What's wrong with you?
You're sick.
You can turn any show upside down like that.
Mental issues.
All bad.
Let her go to bed.
This is.
I need to go to bed. I feel like I've been stuck in this chair for like hours, and I need to stand up and stretch and move.
My ass is asleep right now. I can't even feel my legs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna be right here. For the
I'm gonna end it. But thank you for coming on and helping me with that interview. That was so nice of you.
That was a great
Kat
interview
as well. And thank you for missing it, Josh. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being comfortably late.
Yeah. He had to pick his children up from school, though, so that's more important.
Josh time, whatever. That's fine, whatever. Josh's time. Let me just move my live stream until he's available.
Josh's time, party time.
That's right.
Look at the eyes of a single man right there.
Because when you become a professional live streamer,
I have better eyes than you too.
A professional live streamer. I need to become a professional live streamer. I'm too anxious for that.
You are. Look at your microphone.
No, you do really good.
Do you think?
I do think
you're really good.
Really? Thank you. I don't feel like I do.
Good job. No, I and the more you keep doing it, the better and better and easier it gets. Trust me. Look at Doug. If Doug can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah, if Josh can.
I didn't say he does it well.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't do anything well. I'm just semi decent at whatever I try.
No.
The boyfriend said, "Send us an invite when you settle with Dee in Monte Carlo, and we'll come visit."
I'll leave after this weekend, searching for Maya. I'll just back up before I head out, and I just won't never shit.
See, but by the way, he's full of shit because he gets like, there's some girls that are like, oh, come see you, and then he just ghosts all of them.
That's because none of it happens, and I don't go out. I'm not on YouTube.
Yeah, but
for
you've
that
got to
reason.
feel it, though, haven't you?
Like
I mean,
you,
it's
Josh,
all right.
It's not like Grinder. Like you're like, I'm gonna make YouTube my personal grinder. I get it.
Well, I have
like,
a girlfriend,
okay.
so it doesn't matter.
It's all just for a facade. I mean, like the whole, yeah, I love her.
But you've really got to love
really
someone, haven't
I
you?
get it.
It's all right talking to somebody, but you've actually got to feel that connection with somebody. And if you don't have that, then you know straight away what I think, whether or not you're going to have that or not.
Well, it's mostly them not calling him back. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, they run away after the first date, I think.
I'm ghosting them, but they're ghosting me.
You ghost that you secondary ghost with
So
you.
The light. Doug who? Doug who?
I'm a gentleman. That's why people get pissed. I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, people like a bad boy, don't they? Generally, I don't.
These
I
aren't
don't
even
like
real
bad
tattoos.
boys.
These are henna. These are all fake.
I've got tattoos. Look, I've got this one.
Brian Laundrie has the same one on his finger. What does it say?
I designed it.
Kind of...
I can't. It says penny, but it's upside down.
Oh, I thought it was tribal. Never mind. That looked tribal from here.
It's got flowers, and then this one.
Cool. I see you got it on a really kind of little tough area. There's not enough meat on there to really.
I'm only a size 8, which is like a size 6 US.
Hey, Josh, talk to her hand.
I'm just
talk to the right because you know you ain't.
Let's all talk about our prison tats.
You mean the pair of hands spreading our butt cheeks apart? That one.
I'm thinking about getting a couple teardrops right here.
Yeah, that was like, wow, that would be a great idea. I can't wait for like my kids' prom night to have like a few teardrops. That would go well with.
Emma, you better go to sleep before.
Hey, when if you were like, okay, you have sons like I have sons. So if you had a daughter, and what's the prep talk you have with the dude going to prom? Because your kids are prom this year, right?
I say, I'm so glad you can't get pregnant.
Well said.
Well, I have that because I've got one child and it's a girl and she's a teenager now. She's like 13, just turned 13, and it's really worrying, isn't it, when you have a girl?
Well,
you don't have to worry about that.
Well, that's the thing is that, like, when they say, "Oh, are there going to be chaperones at this party?" and I go, "Let the dads."
Who cares? You're like, who cares? They're old enough. Out the house. Winston, stop it, Winston.
You want to come back up? Come on, you're like a baby.
Your cat looks like it needs to eat some more tuna. It's thin.
The Siamese are meant to be thin.
It's like Austin Power Kitty.
They're meant to be skinny. They're the Siamese, not like fluff balls. All right.
They got that Asian metabolism. I get it. Later, Josh rage quitting again. Josh is going to see he does that. He just, when he's done, he's done. Josh is like, I'm done. Peace.
I'm done.
That's what he does.
All right, I'm coming to bed now.
Thank you so much for having me. You guys, it was fun. Thank you guys in the chat. I'll see you guys later. Emma.
Yeah, thank you for
being
on.
After you and your boyfriend have dinner.
Shush.
Right.
Okay, well, you go and snuggle with Doggy.
You go first. You hang up first.
No, you do.
No, you hang up first.
No, you.
You have the last sip. We'll share the last sip.
No, never mind the last sip. I want the last word. Get off.
Oh, that's my safe word tonight.
So everybody, thank you for all being here tonight. I have to deal with these two boys occasionally, and it's a lot of work. All right, I've told you I'll be back. I'll be down in a minute. It's like having an extra kid. Speaking to cats online, Bullis, I know I'll be down in a minute. Shush. So thank you, everybody. Oh, Dee, she says she's emailed Doug. Bullis, she's emailed Doug. So that's good. Yep. Send him a photo. And he hasn't got any of me, apart from the one in the helicopter, because he'd been asking me about work. That's why I said, show me the evidence. Yeah. He likes to just think he's the big guy. But thank you, everybody, for watching. Anybody that's put in towards helping to find... Okay, I'll feed you in a minute. Just give me a minute. I think that's the end of the stream. Okay, so thank you for being here. Thank you for everybody that's donated towards the fund for Maya. And thank you for everybody for putting up with me for the past couple of hours. And Bulis says, D, good luck. I tried. Invite us to Monte Carlo. Yeah, we'll be there. We'll bring a bottle. Yay. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and I will be back with you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye. Right, you're going to shut up if I feed you. Huh? Oh, my God. Stop it. Down.